South Asia.
Yes, sir.
Our air defenses have proved rock solid. I mean, it is a quantum jump. What we are displaying is a strong technological edge. You see, we have an overmatching capability of air power which has been displayed not once but twice and now thrice. These explosions are testimony to the power of the Indian Air Force. Nabha, Sparsha, Deeptam, touch the sky with glory. Air warriors, go right ahead and bash them. All I can say today, Arnab, is I will quote Captain Vikram Batra, Paramveer Chakra, as he said, "Ye dil mange more."
ये दिल मांगे मोर, absolutely, absolutely. मुरीद एयरबेस के बाद ये दिल मांगे मोर, रफीकुल एयरबेस के बाद ये दिल मांगे मोर, चकलाला एयरबेस के बाद ये दिल मांगे मोर. भारत माता की जय, जय हिंद. This is a beautiful situation that we are in, ladies and gentlemen. पूरी air superiority हमने दिखा दी है. We have shown complete and total air superiority, and the most amazing thing is, Deepak Vora ji, हमने अभी तक कुछ use ही नहीं किया है. Where Air Marshal Sanjeev Kapoor sits here on my programs totally confident. If you see his attitude, he's relaxed. He's relaxed. He's saying, "Abhi theek hai." You know, the Air Force people are incredible people. Incredible people, the Air Force people. You know, I'm so proud of the Air Force people. My sister is in the Air Force. I feel so proud of the Air Force. We relaxed log hai. Inme koi tension nahi hai. But when they hit very hard. And at some level, there's a coordination with the army. Army appears very aggressive, Air Force appears very cool, but together they are joined at the hip. And General Bakshi ko pata hai ki now the Air Force is hitting where it hurts. Today General Bakshi is happy. He wants to see these Chaklala, Rawalpindi places destroyed. He wants it, and you're getting it, General Bakshi. I think people are very happy. Deepak Vora ji, how are you seeing the overall situation? And also, I'm liking the attitude of our government. I'm liking the way Ajit Doval is talking to the 3 service chiefs, and then they go and meet Rajnath Singh. They all huddle up together. Then they go and meet the Prime Minister. And yesterday, if you saw the visuals, Pradhan Mantri ji aram se, he's sitting there in his room, in his living room. You would never have expected कि इतने hard decisions लिए जा रहे हैं जो आज सुबह दिखे.
Sir, once again, आपने अभी कहा ये दिल मांगे मोर, जनरल बख्शी साहब, ये दिल मांगे मोर एयर मार्शल कपूर साहब, क्योंकि अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है.
अभी तो पार्टी शुरू हुई है. Yes, fantastic. Fantastic.
I just wanted to say, sir, that you know I've been a practitioner of Chanakya Niti for over 52 years. उन्होंने 2 चीजें कही, which I'm going to read out. We have military officers, we have others. उन्होंने कहा है कि राजा की सेना कभी short tempered नहीं होनी चाहिए, एकदम से निर्णय नहीं लेनी चाहिए. We are seeing this in our service chiefs. We are seeing this with General Bakshi, with Air Marshal Kapoor. Totally relaxed, cool, thinking about what should be done next. And the second thing he has said, कि एक राजा की ताकत उसकी प्रजा होती है, which means the people are the strength of the leadership. 140 crore, come on Indians, come on, and ambassador is appealing to you. Stand solidly behind the government, stand solidly behind your rulers. This is not the time for asking questions, not the time for pointing fingers. I don't care where your gurus are, whether in Pakistan or in America or anywhere else. The important thing is we are solidly behind the leadership. And thank you, Republic, thank you, Mr. Goswami, for leading this charge. We are not going to stop, even if the world asks us to, sir. This is not India, Mr. Goswami, please. This is Bharat Bahadur now, sir.
Oh, fantastic. Fantastic. And as Deepak Vora says, abhi to party shuru hui hai. And GD Bakshi says, ye dil mange more. मैं इन दोनों के लिए, for our compliments, I want to show you, ladies and gentlemen, the appeals of the Pakistan Air Force on media, Pakistani media. अपील्स ऑफ द पाकिस्तान एयरफोर्स की भारत खत्म कर देगा हमें, बहुत स्ट्रांग है इस बार. दिस इज मोदीज इंडिया. दे डोंट नो कि व्हाट इंडिया दे आर डीलिंग विद. एक्चुअली दे डोंट नो. दिस इज नॉट मनमोहन सिंह इंडिया. This is Narendra Modi's India. 140 crore Indians standing behind him. And the man there, NSA Doval. You know, this man is an incredible man, NSA Doval. I tell you, there's something so amazing and brilliant about him. We have visuals. Can we show the visuals? He's left from South Block. He's been working relentlessly. 24/7 he's been on the job there. nationalist man. He's gone to meet Prime Minister Narendra Modi, and all of India wants to know that Ajit Doval और नरेंद्र मोदी के बीच में भी क्या बातें होंगी, क्या डिसीजन होगा. जो भी डिसीजन होगा, I can tell you, is a very well informed decision. And Ravinder Sajjad, you want to say something about it? I think some big decisions are being taken. And ladies and gentlemen, और एक विजुअल है हमारे पास सरगोदा एयरबेस. सरगोदा का विजुअल आ गया है. सरगोदा एयरबेस का विजुअल है. ओके, सरगोदा एयरबेस विजुअल्स हैव कम ऑन एयर, लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन. ये देखिए, दिस इज सरगोदा एयरबेस. है. Look at the cloud. Look at the cloud there of the explosions. Another Pakistanis are reporting different locations. Finished. जितनी भी सेंसरशिप पाकिस्तान करने की कोशिश करी है जनरल बख्शी, ऑल ओवर सोशल मीडिया विजुअल्स आ रहे हैं. पाकिस्तानी ये विजुअल्स दिखा के कह रहे हैं कि देखिए हमें मारा जा रहा है, अभी इंडिया को रोको, नहीं तो अभी तो एयर बेसेस है, इंडिया अगर बिगर अटैक कर देगा तो क्या होगा. सो ये सब ऑल ऑफ दिस पाकिस्तानी सोशल मीडिया में नहीं हो रहा है, मतलब डायरेक्ट लोग सर्कुलेट कर रहे हैं. जनरल बख्शी, सरगोदा एयरबेस विजुअल्स, योर रिस्पॉन्स सर. योर रिस्पॉन्स, कैन यू टेल अस अबाउट द इंपॉर्टेंस ऑफ दिस लोकेशन सर?
Absolutely. Sargodha is one of the prime air bases where the F-16s are based. That is from where they take off. And I think in all probability, even the J-10Cs, the foremost the Chinese aircraft with Pakistan, are also based from there. And what you are seeing now, Arnab, once you gain air superiority, this is the process of destroying the enemy air. Right? This is not suppression of enemy air defenses. This is destruction of enemy air defenses. And once we have gained air superiority, then once we have command of the sky, that is when our formations will start rolling forward.
Ladies and gentlemen,
Pakistan.
I want to...
Pakistan, you ask for it, you will get it.
Absolutely. Ladies and gentlemen, right now, breaking news. A major hit is being reported. Air Marshal Sanjeev Kapoor on the Sargodha Air Base of the Pakistan Air Force. Ab ye Sargodha Air Base ke bare mein we'll hear more. This has been designated as one of the biggest, jo kaha jata hai MOB, one of the major operational base of the Pakistan Air Force. Yani ki we are playing to a plan. One by one, we are destroying different air bases across Pakistan. Pakistan is on the verge of destruction. अगर सरगोदा एयरबेस भी इनका गिर गया, अगर सरगोदा एयरबेस भी इनका गिर गया, which is the very important base of the Pakistan Central Air Command, यानी कि पाकिस्तान Central Air Command demolish हो रही है. This is one of the most important air bases. इसकी पुरानी history है और इसकी air strip has been commissioned in 1969. Ladies and gentlemen, this is a very locationally important air base. Locationally, this is a very important airbase. Pakistan deny करने की कोशिश कर रही है, but the visual is there. Sargodha airbase destroyed. I want your response, sir. Now we have another और एक clear video आई है. रहीम यार खान या whatever that name is of Pakistan airbase, वो भी बिल्कुल destroy हो चुकी है. और एक visual हमारे पास आ रही है one by one, ladies and gentlemen. आप देखिए, this is the visual, earlier visual. रहीम यार खान destroyed. अब देखिए, now we have a better shot. पाकिस्तानियों देखो, look at this Pakistan. हमने आपके घर में घुस के आपके सारे एयरबेसेस डिस्ट्रॉय कर चुके हैं. इसका मतलब क्या है? पाकिस्तानियों सुनो, आपके प्लेन्स टेक ऑफ नहीं कर पाएंगे, आप मिसाइल छोड़िए, आपके फाइटर जेट्स अनऑपरेशनल हो गए, आपकी एयरफोर्स क्रिपल हो चुकी है, आप रिस्पॉन्ड नहीं कर पाएंगे, आपका कंट्री को सरेंडर कर देना चाहिए, कुछ ऑप्शन नहीं है, नहीं तो और मारेंगे आपको. और आपको डिफेंड करने के लिए कोई एक एयर स्ट्रिप बाकी नहीं है पाकिस्तान में जहां से आप टेक ऑफ कर पाएंगे. अब मैं जानना चाहता हूं फ्रॉम एयर मार्शल संजीव कपूर की जो सरगोदा की सिग्निफिकेंस क्या है. गो बैक टू सरगोदा. एक के बाद एक एयर बेसेस ऑफ पाकिस्तान आर बीइंग डिस्ट्रॉयड दिस मॉर्निंग. लेडीज एंड जेंटलमैन, एंड अ वेरी गुड मॉर्निंग टू ऑल द पीपल वाचिंग अस अक्रॉस द कंट्री. Ladies and gentlemen, Sargodha Air Base, response sir, from you sir. How important is this latest hit? Sanjeev Kapoor sir.
Both the airfields, Rahim Yar Khan and Sargodha, are in the central command. And this is where they keep all their assets. And this is very close to the nuclear facilities in case of any hostilities which escalates and they wish to. So they have kept these things in proximity. Now, India, by its own way, is sending a message across to them that we know what to hit, when to hit. So you please be aware. Now, for benefit of your viewers, the runway repairing process typically is just about 8 to 10 hours. So I'm sure at this stage the enemy would be working to get their airfields going. They would be getting to get the services going.
It will take time.
But the inputs which I'm getting is that they are stuck. The air bases from where drones have been also being launched each night. So this is a message to them to say that we know from which place you are launching drones. You know you can't irritate us more. And these are very, very strategically important targets which have been hit last night. I leave it at that.
Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we are getting lots and lots of information right now, and now we have a Rahim Yar Khan airbase visual from southern Punjab, which has also come in. Time for some quick analysis out there. Samar is coming back with us. Ravinder ji, aapko kya lag raha hai, sir? What are you thinking? Jo latest information aa rahi hai, we are going after their specific air bases now, and we are doing it quite successfully. What's the plan, sir?
Absolutely. I mean, as we were talking earlier, it's like cherry picking. You made a priority list कि सबसे पहले high value, bulk impact कहाँ होगा, strategic impact कहाँ होगा, take that out. VIP moments restricted or handicapped. Right. Missile storage, airbase, stuck. Fighter jets were placed in case of conflict with India, stuck.
Yeah.
Proximity to nuclear assets, stuck. So I think India is going after bulk assets in a way, if we could speak, and the next in line could be, ammunition depots, production factories,
correct,
so that the entire military industrial complex of Pakistan will be decimated from its foundations, or struck at its foundation. Quickly, I want to add one more thing. On the previous topic we were talking about PM Modi and NSA Doval and how calm they look and all. I was reminded, there's a term known as, of course you would and many would know, duck diplomacy. A leader has to always be calm.
Relax.
Like a duck on the top. But beneath, in the water, it's paddling. It's working hard.
Very hard. Very hard.
So that is what we are seeing.
I'm seeing big smiles today. Today, Samar is smiling for the first time. Ab Samar smile karte hain, to lagta hai ki ye pata nahi where the sun has risen today. Samar is the kind of person, mujhe lagta hai, when he was born, he must have started fighting the day he was born. He's the kind of person, he's first time he's smiling today. And aaj Air Marshal Sanjeev Kapoor bhi smile kar raha hai, but not General Bakshi. General Bakshi is still not happy. He wants a bigger hit out Pakistan. General Bakshi, the 9 minute mein we have a special briefing, sir. You will be happy, I can tell you. In 9 minutes, put the countdown on, please, ladies and gentlemen. Samar, what are you hearing? Samar.
Now, the thing is that the cat is out of the bag.
What do you mean? What do you mean cat is out of the bag? Breaking tickers below and the countdown clock. Quickly, thank you.
The Pakistanis' main priority is right now our missile bases and our ammunition bases. This is the one as of now. As far as India is concerned, it is amply clear by targeting Noor Jahan base and Rahim Yar base, air base, is the most secure and in depth. So if that air base has been attacked, I think there is nothing left which is, non-vulnerable for Pakistan. They are totally within range and they will be struck. And I think tonight it's going to be a good Diwali night. They're going to have it bad. And the first priority is going to be the decimation of their air force, because that is the first and major threat that our public is going to face, and that is going on at the moment. Second is the stockpile of where their drone storages are. And it has been observed, they are almost within 3 to 4 kilometers of range along the IB. So they all have been earmarked, and probably tonight you will be able to see significant fireworks on the Pakistan side.
You expect?
Yes, definitely.
If I could ask you, Samar, what do you expect then Pakistan to be doing? Speculating.
So see, as of now, Pakistan has been anticipating our air defense capabilities. They are going to push our air defense capabilities more to the brink, because they are wanting desperately to penetrate through the air defenses to reach Delhi, which they have failed to do so.
I tell you one thing, at the end of the day, they made 3 unsuccessful attempts.
Yes.
General Bakshi, 3 unsuccessful attempts. Will they try the same formula or will they try something different? And I think that now we should not wait to see what they do. See, we keep saying we will move up the escalation ladder if they do. We will move up the escalation ladder if they do. Agar wo karenge, hum karenge. Unhone to kar diya abhi. Now I think it should be our part. I don't think there should be any looking back, General Bakshi. Now we've got them. We've destroyed their air bases.
Absolutely.
Or should we? One more option is that we destroy their air capability a little bit more before we go in. The other option is that we wait or destruction kare, or air bases destroy kare.
The first step.
Go through the western border, more air bases. There are about 7 air bases we can finish if we want. Finish that off and then hit them. What do you think, sir? General Bakshi, what is your view?
Arnab, this is precisely what we were clamoring for last night. Don't keep, letting them do these pinpricks with their drones. Hit them back hard, destroy them. Escalation has 2 components: vertical escalation, horizontal escalation. He's already done horizontal escalation by spreading his efforts all along the western front, 2,000 plus kilometers from Srinagar, Avantipura down to Kutch. He's been trying to penetrate our airspace.
Yes, sir.
The miracle, the revolution in military affairs is the strength of our integrated air defense.
Yes, sir.
Layered integrated air defense with the S-400s, the Akash 1, Akash 2, the MR SAMs, the long-range SAMs, the Barracks. They've decimated all attacks. Our percentage ranges from 99 to 100%. We've sort of almost outstripped Israel in the power of our air defense. This is the India Dome that you are witnessing. And they can't penetrate, and we keep hitting every time.
You said last night go for it. You said last night go for it. Last night I saw a very restless General Bakshi. Last night the whole country was very troubled because they saw a person they loved, General Bakshi, getting very, very upset, and he was getting very stressed yesterday. Last night we were all, we saw you in a different frame of mind. Today you're saying go for it. You're saying go for it. And you know Ajit Doval very, very well.
Absolutely. Arnab, I have had the privilege of working with Shri Ajit Doval Kirti Chakra for 3 years. I have seen him very close, very close. He is a devout nationalist. He's a total nationalist at heart, and he's a brave man. You see, we fight in the army in companies, battalions, brigades, large size companies, large size formations. To be behind enemy lines for 7 years almost, behind enemy lines, that's what he got the Kirti Chakra for.
Yes, sir.
Incognito, that is facing the danger of torture, of death, and worse. And worse if you get caught. Right? So he's a field man. He's a field operator. He's not a desk warrior. That is what we like about him in the military. He's got guts. He's got guts. He stays cool.
Yeah,
and he delivers.
And
he's aggressive.
Yeah, okay, we're getting a kind of briefing, but I just want to say that we have a live frame. We have a live frame from the MOD. All these Pakistani air bases, we know exactly. I'm just showing this. मैं ज़्यादा नहीं दिखाऊंगा. We know all their air bases. Now I can't show this for long. Every air base, this is confidential. Every air base of theirs is within our knowledge. Every single air base of theirs, we know. And now we are preparing for a press conference. I think there's been a big screen which has been put up there. And I think it's going to be a very, very, very big press conference today. General Bakshi, Air Marshal Sanjeev Kapoor, You know, Rabinder, what are we expecting today? Rabinder Sachdev ji, what are we expecting today? Aaj ki press conference mein, I think there'll be a different tonality. There'll be more information which is going to be given. And also, aaj subah ki press conference hai, kal dopaher ki thi.
Well, absolutely. I mean, one cannot say, but I can comment from one perspective. You
Yes,
know,
sir.
the one aspect we were seeing was that calm leadership, working hard and delivering results.
Absolutely.
That's been one tone. The other thing has been these press conferences. You know, the briefing, the way in which it is conducted gracefully, systematically, and by the way, with, so to say, not very, very senior officials,
No.
you know, a certain rank officials, headed by a foreign secretary, which is the civic power, right? So the message that India is a democracy, it is run by competent professionals,
Yeah.
and they're all very, very smart and savvy. I think that's the other images which are
The imagery
coming
is
out
of
of,
very smart, tech-savvy.
and the content.
Tech-savvy, cool, calculated, strategically thinking India that knows to hit really hard and which is backed up by serious firepower.
All Pakistan air bases are already earmarked.
And by the way, we have all the Pakistani air bases earmarked. We in fact have, I mean, I can't share much out here, but we have, I've just been told by my sources, we have latest details of their deployments, their transport crew, their fighter jets, the placement of their personnel, the individual locations where they are moving, their air battalions, the response, what they have done in the last 12 hours, and present real-time movements. The great thing is that we are sitting, General Bakshi, as you very well know, on great human intelligence. You see, the Pakistanis are sharing a lot of information with us. So we know everything about, we've tracked them down, General Bakshi. We've tracked them down. Human intelligence is very strong, General Bakshi.
Yes, they are. Yes, they are. Yes, and it is very strong. It was strong in 1971 when a Pakistani source came and informed us that the Pakistani Air Force was going to attack our forward air bases on 3rd of December 1971.
Yes, sir.
Then the Air Force went all out.
Yes, sir.
We hammered Pakistan in the east and the west, and in the east we gained total air supremacy, not air superiority, air supremacy. We used our retarder penetration bombs to crater all their runways. Their Air Force couldn't take off. Most of it was destroyed on the ground. And once the skies were open, once we dominated the skies, our army columns, our tank columns went in bumper to bumper, you know, and we penetrated 550 kilometers inside Pakistan. 550 kilometers to the capital city of Dhaka. You know, the tricolor was fluttering in Dhaka, and the largest surrender after the Second World War. Largest surrender after the Second World War took place with 93,000 prisoners of war. A new nation state was created with the force of arms. 1971, Bangladesh. 2025, Balochistan. That's what we want. Ye
Balochistan.
Mange more. Chak de India.
General Bakshi, I love your spirit, sir. I love your spirit. I love you, sir. I love you. Don't worry. You know that. We are going to, Pakistan will pay back for the attack on a Gurdwara. Pakistan will pay back for the attack on 13 civilians that it killed in Poonch. This is the response to their coward drone attacks, and it is coming. Now, ladies and gentlemen, they attacked the Shambhu temple. I want to tell you, the Pakistanis are attacking temples. They're attacking Sikh Gurdwaras, and they tried to fire 400 Turkish drones, borrowed drones, Turkish drones in Thursday's late-night attacks on 36 towns and cities. You targeted our towns and cities from Srinagar to Jaisalmer and Pathankot, and everywhere. ये जो कहते हैं हिंदी में क्या कहते हैं रविंदर जी, एक बाल भी बाका नहीं हुआ, और हम आपको स्ट्रेटेजिकली आपके एयरफोर्स को टारगेट कर रहे हैं. मुझे कहा जा रहा है कि कई लोग पाकिस्तान में रिपब्लिक भारत को देखते हैं. आई वांट टू टेल यू, अभी भी सरेंडर कर दो. द प्रेस कॉन्फ्रेंस अबाउट टू स्टार्ट. कैन आई गेट द फ्रेम? Can I get the frame, ladies and gentlemen? The Indian Army's strategic advancements have rendered as of now a large part of the Pakistani Air Force effectively unarmed. They have been critically exposed to us. Isko कहते हैं critical weakness in their air defense systems. इनके जो much touted HQ-9 missile, HQ-9 missile, HQ-9 missile, कहाँ है HQ-9 missile, संजीव कपूर साहब?
मच्छरों की तरह गिराए जा रहे हैं।
मच्छरों की तरह गिरते हैं ये। What is their HQ-9 missile है हमारे पास? हमेशा कोई पाकिस्तानी एयरफोर्स वाले को पूछो, हमारा HQ-9 मिसाइल है, कहां था उनका HQ-9 मिसाइल जब हमने सरगोदा को अटैक किया? ये कहां है HQ-9 मिसाइल, संजीव कपूर साहब? Are they not working? Are they not working?
Arnav, I had told on a show the other day also, the Chinese weapons have never been used anywhere. They have never been tried. And Chinese would also be watching this very closely, because if they have to prepare for attack at Taiwan or some other place where they're going to use these weapons, the Americans would also be watching very closely on the outcome of these utilization of these weapons. How their JF-17s, how their PL-15, PL-10 missiles, how their HQ-16 and HQ-9 air defense systems. So we have used state-of-the-art kamikaze drones to take them out, and the warfare, if you have seen, has gone to another level. This is no more a conventional war that we are fighting. The Pakistanis do not fight and prepare for a conventional war because they know they cannot win against India. So India has also changed the tactic this time, and a lot of things have rubbed off from Israel-Hamas conflict, wherein the drone attack and these kind of things, utilization of nagging kind of pinprick kind of warfare goes on, and we are seeing some trailers of these in this conflict.
Yeah, absolutely. But you know, the big thing is that this Mushaf Air Base in Sargodha, General Bakshi, Mushaf Air Base in Sargodha कहा जाता है, इनके कॉम्बैट कमांडर स्कूल वहाँ पे है, और कई रेंज है इनके। मिराज का स्काईबोल्ट्स फॉर्मेशन है, F7 का डैशिंग्स फॉर्मेशन है, और JF-17 का ड्रैगन फॉर्मेशन है। एंड ऑल दीज फॉर्मेशंस आर नाउ क्रिपल्ड बिकॉज ऑफ दिस पर्टिकुलर अटैक। इधर F-16 है, Falcon 20s है, Alouette हेलीकॉप्टर्स है, और दिस इज बेसिकली मतलब सरगोदा अगर हिट हो गया, इट विल हैव अ वेरी मेजर, इट नोडल एयर बेस है सर। अगर सरगोदा हिट हो गया तो इट इज अ वेरी नोडल एयर बेस। इन वॉर टर्म्स व्हाट हैपेंस सर, जनरल बख्शी?
You know, Arnab, like I said, this, Pakistan was under the very mistaken notion that nuclear deterrence had absolutely closed all space for a conventional war.
I mentioned something.
Right? That they could keep on escalating at the terrorist level, sub-conventional level. What India has done is, we have widened the space for a conventional war.
Yes.
More lethal than this.
Very good analysis, sir.
This is the first stage. You are setting the stage for a major ground offensive. You are setting the stage for a major ground offensive by gaining command of the skies, so that your air force can fly at will, bomb at will, anything that moves.
Yes.
Anything that moves in Pakistan hereinafter will be vulnerable. I would reckon they might give it 1 or 2 more nights of this bombing, this destruction, and we would have gained air superiority in the sectors that we want to go in. Pakistan, now you asked for it. You are getting it, and don't worry. We will see it to the end now.
There's a red alert in Pathankot, red alert in Pathankot. We're told there's a red alert in Pathankot, and the CRPF information, breaking news visual bhi hamare paas hai. What they tried to do is that they have tried to target a hospital inside the CRPF center. This has happened in Bantalab area of Jammu. Bantalab area, Jammu. The projectile landed close to a hospital near the CRPF center. Patients had a narrow escape. This is what their Pakistanis are doing, viewers. ये हम उनके एयरबेस को टारगेट कर रहे हैं, वो हमारे हॉस्पिटल्स को टारगेट करने की कोशिश कर रहे हैं. But they could not, and all the patients are safe. Very happy to inform you, all the patients are safe. But that is the situation right now.
At some point of time, इससे global embarrassment भी होगा पाकिस्तान के लिए. रविंद्र जी, ये क्या कर रहा है पाकिस्तान? What are they doing?
That's what I was just thinking. You see, they would be notionally targeting logically Indian army locations, right?
ठीक है, उनको लग रहा है हमने paramilitary location target किया.
Civilians को मार के उन्हें फायदा नहीं, but they want to, degrade our military capabilities. So rationally, they should be targeting them. अगर इस civilian areas में गिर रहे हैं, that means these devices, these weapons are ineffective. इनकी guidance systems ठीक नहीं है. या हम jam कर दे रहे हैं उनको. Jamming हो रहा है, warfare हो रहा है, right? So they're losing their guidance.
What could have happened, जो मुझे कहा गया, is that because they were using all these what is called loitering munitions. The fact of the matter is that we have got a lot of the debris yesterday. We've analyzed the debris. Our Indian technology, Indian scientists are very superior. और ये 5 मिनट का काम है for Indian technologists. हम reverse engineer करके we know how to jam the equipment.
Pure gold मिला है हमें. Because for Chinese also we will know what their equipments are. How effective they are.
So we have got Chinese equipment,
pure gold.
And the Chinese will also be angry with the Pakistanis right now because they don't know how to fire the Chinese. The Turkish also are seeing. By the way, the Turkish have gone back now. The Turkish, there were a group of 20 officers who had landed and they have flown back because Erdogan does not want to get directly landed, and they have flown back because Erdogan does not want to get directly involved. So to Pakistanis do not have Turkish support either, active support right now.
And sir, given the levels of corruption in Pakistani army procurement and all, Chinese materials would have could have been very much substandard.
Yeah.
And that's what they're reaping now.
Yeah. Absolutely. And Marco Rubio has spoken to Asif Munir, I'm told. General Bakshi wants to say something. Yes, General Saab, sir.
Thank you, yeah. Thanks.
Arnab, this has been a PR, a public relations disaster for the Chinese weapons. They have a huge export market. They are exporting all over Asia and also to Africa and other countries. Now this is a disaster. No wonder they were not giving their frontline equipment to Pakistan. They were giving them the export versions because they were worried they would lose their crown jewels if they gave them to an incompetent, useless Pakistan. The Chinese are so irritated with Pakistan that they were saying, you can't defend our assets in passing via Balochistan along the CPEC, so we will use our own troops. That was the level of frustration with Pakistan. They backed the wrong horse in South Asia. Even now I would ask them, appeal to them to correct their orientation. They were trying to use Pakistan as a cat's paw against India. I'm sorry, your cat's paw will be in tatters very soon. You betted on the wrong horse in South Asia. Even now, please desist. Don't open.
But China is now trying to say, China is now trying to say
on your eastern front.
China abhi keh raha hai ki return to a state of settlement, Major Tur. What are they trying to do? They're saying return to a state of settlement. Please settle it. So Chinese are also putting some pressure on Pakistan.
China is under pressure because China knows that if this goes on, the Karakoram highway is going to go. It's going to go. It's going to create catastrophic consequences if Pakistan doesn't stop.
We can do that.
We can do that, and we can take the area of Karakoram highway. End of story.
Yeah.
End of story. It's over for the CPEC.
Yeah.
CPEC can be finished.
It can be finished if we take over the Karakoram.
And we would have the moral, General Bakshi kuch keh rahe hain, General Bakshi first. We would have the moral justification for that also. Yes, General Bakshi.
Absolutely.
China is getting nervous now.
Once we have gained air superiority, the way is open for us to go get POK. The way is open for us to help the Balochis by an offensive in the desert sector or the semi-desert sector. Now the pathways are being opened, Arnab. I am getting a sense of deja vu. We saw it in 71, Pakistan being broken into two. And if Pakistan does not watch out, it is heading for a breakdown into 5 splinters. I keep repeating this. Sindhu Desh, Balochistan, you know, the Pashtun areas, and West Punjab and Sairekia. These are the 5 fault lines in Pakistan, ethnic fault lines, along which when you put pressure, Pakistan will splinter. We military men were begging the government to please do it. Do it now. Finish this problem once and for all. And I'm so happy today, so relieved as a soldier. You know, Arnab, whenever I see Indians dying, Indians getting killed, it boils my blood. It boils my blood. When they killed 10 innocent Sikhs in Punch, hit their Gurudwara. It boils my blood, Arnab.
No, we have to, sir. I know it does, sir, but we have to be patient. The visuals on the screen, please, ladies and gentlemen. Is that Shawan? Is Shawan? Who's there live with us from the news desk right now? Those pictures, that is from Jaisalmer. We got a soundbite also. Let's hear. Audio.
जल्दी आरआई साहब पूनम सिंह जी और हम दोनों यहाँ मौके पर पहुँच गए। यहाँ पे शकूर खान के खेत के में और घर के अंदर बम गिरा है और यहाँ पे पूरे खेत के अंदर टुकड़े बिखरे हुए, लेकिन कोई हताहत होने की कोई खबर नहीं है और ना ही कोई नुकसान हुआ है। जनहानि नुकसान नहीं हुआ है।
क्यूआरटी पुलिस पहुंच चुकी है?
हाँ, आर्मी और पुलिस प्रशासन बाकी मौके पर।
From Pathankot, can we run the visuals, latest visuals from Pathankot, and what is the information there? I will need someone to quickly tell me. There's someone live who can tell us about the drone interception in Pathankot. Lalit, drone interception in Pathankot. Please, Samar, 1 minute, you're on air. Pathankot, Lalit.
Well, if we talk about here in Pathankot, just a few minutes before the drones have been intercepted, let me show you the visual there where you can see the smoke also in the air. Around hundreds sounds of explosions were being heard, and the Indian Air Defence have neutralized all the drones which were being sent from the Pakistan side. So right now you can see that the smoke in the air
near
the Pathankot.
You're saying
I'm not
Lalit.
I'm not giving the exact position.
नहीं, आप exact position मत दीजिए, but आप ये कह रहे हैं कि अभी दिन में भी ड्रोन इंटरसेप्शंस हो रहे हैं, जो शाम को होते थे रात को हो रहे हैं, अभी भी हो रहे हैं, यानी कि the response of the Pakistanis to the attack on Sargodha Air Base, to the attack on Chaklala, Murid and Rafiki Air Base is to have these either surveillance or armed drones sent in the daytime right now. ये armed drones भेज रहे हैं, दिन में भेज रहे हैं.
I want to tell the audience.
Please.
I want to tell the audience that these are Songar drones. These are Turkish drones. इन drones के अंदर small arms fit होता है with 5.56 ammunition. तो बेसिकली इनका ओवरऑल रेंज 10 किलोमीटर है, तो जायज सी बात है कि ये आईबी से लगभग पाकिस्तान वाली साइड 2 किलोमीटर या 3 किलोमीटर अंदर से ये ड्रोन्स को भेज रहे हैं इंडिया में ड्यूरिंग डे टाइम, और इन ड्रोन्स में बॉम्ब भी लगे हुए और वेपन भी लगे हुए।
करेक्ट।
तो मैं पब्लिक को यही बोलूंगा, जैसे ही आप ये ड्रोन देखें, आप घने पेड़ों के नीचे आग ले लें।
थैंक यू समन, कोई इतनी पैनिक करने की कोई जरूरत नहीं है। ड्रोन्स हैं, इनको तो हमारी एयर डिफेंस आर्टिलरी खत्म कर रही है, ये आगे नहीं बढ़ पा रहे। ठीक है, कुछ नहीं होगा इनका। लुक एट द, एक ड्रोन इनका सक्सेसफुल नहीं हुआ, यानी कि इनका दिस इज द लास्ट मूव।
And they should give the drone debris to the nearest police station.
ड्रोन डेब्री हम ले लेंगे, टेक्नोलॉजी हम ले लेंगे, फिट करके ड्रोन को नीचे लेके जैमर्स लगाने का सिस्टम कर देंगे। और यू नो रीजन व्यूअर्स, ये ड्रोन्स जो हैं, व्हाई दिस आर बीइंग सो सक्सेसफुल, ये लेटेस्ट वीडियो रावलपिंडी की, कैन वी शो द लेटेस्ट वीडियो इन रावलपिंडी फुल फ्रेम? ये देखिए, skies are ablaze in Rawalpindi, ladies and gentlemen. The Indians have hit very very strongly, और ये वीडियो,
और ये काफी हैवी ब्लास्ट हुआ है। ये अभी एक दूसरा ब्लास्ट भी हुआ है हमारी ये नूर खान एयर बेस पे, और बहुत तेजी से ये एक और अटैक हुआ, और ये आप लोग देख सकते हैं कि कितना ये काफी ज्यादा हुआ है। ये भी सेकंड ब्लास्ट हुआ है और ये काफी हैवी ब्लास्ट हुआ है ये। ये अभी एक दूसरा ब्लास्ट भी हुआ है हमारी ये नूर खान एयर बेस पे ही।
ये देखिए, ये समर इसको एनालाइज करते हैं। ये पाकिस्तानी वॉइस है वहां पे, इट्स अ पंजाबी साउंडिंग पाकिस्तानी वॉइस, ये पंजाबी ऑथेंटिक पंजाबी पाकिस्तानी वॉइस है। आप इसको आइडेंटिफाई कर पा रहे? कैन आई बी ऑन एयर प्लीज विद समर? थैंक यू वेरी मच। एंड फोकस प्रोडक्शन टीम एंड समर इसमें कह रहे हैं, टेक द विजुअल फुल फ्रेम आउट देयर, वी टेक द ब्रेकिंग न्यूज बिलो, लेटेस्ट वीडियो कम्स ऑफ द from Islamabad, where the Noor Khan air base has been targeted near Rawalpindi, Islamabad. Similar, Niranjan, don't teach me. Take it on the breaking news grid. Remove the breaking and war alerts on the left. Let the visuals play. Put it on the grid and put Samar and me on the right hand side in two small boxes. Thank you very much. And put the tag on top so people realize where this is from. And let's be faster. The Punjabi voice out there says very clearly, ये बहुत बड़ा, और उन्होंने कहा ये दूसरा देखिए दूसरा ब्लास्ट हुआ है, यानी कि दो ब्लास्ट हुए।
yes.
हमारे पास पहला एक था, नाउ वी हैव प्रूफ दैट देयर हैव बीन टू हिट्स, दैट मींस दिस इज प्रूफ देयर हैज बीन अ डबल हिट इन द रावलपिंडी बेस। बहुत डैमेज हुआ होगा,
आई मीन
डबल हिट किया है हमने।
they have JF-17s here,
double hit on the base.
They have JF-17s here,
my god,
they have a few F-16s placed here.
I know that.
और ये इन डेप्थ है, ये गहराई में है पाकिस्तान के। एंड दिस वाज वन क्रिटिकल एयरबेस जहां पे न्यूक्लियर एसेट्स जो पाकिस्तान के, उसके न्यूक्लियर एसेट्स को प्रोटेक्शन के लिए यहां पे लेटेस्ट इनके एयरक्राफ्ट्स हैं और कम्युनिकेशन।
ये चकलाला है।
यस,
ये चकलाला है।
नो, दिस इज नूरजहान एयरबेस।
नूरजहान है,
दिस इज इन नूर खान एयरबेस, दिस इज इन डेप्थ।
नूर खान एयरबेस जो है वो चकाला रावलपिंडी है। यानी कि रावलपिंडी एयरबेस में वी हैव प्रूफ proof emerges, Republic gets proof of double hits on Pakistani critical airbase in Rawalpindi, destroyed, ladies and gentlemen. Pakistani journalists have captured, I can't reveal the identity of course, but Pakistani journalists have shared with Republic. Pakistani sources and stringers have shared with Republic the attack, a double hit on the Rawalpindi airbase. I'm grateful to those people in Pakistan जो हमको support कर रहे हैं इसमें, क्योंकि there are many people in Pakistan who are supporting Republic, saying हमारे देश में से ये पाकिस्तान आर्मी को खत्म करो, निकालो। पाकिस्तानी हमें कह रहे हैं पाकिस्तान आर्मी ये नाकाम आर्मी है, ये बेहाल आर्मी है, और इन्होंने हमें चूस कर पैसे की हालत ऐसे कर दी है कि $1 बिलियन के लिए बेइज्जती होती है हमारे इंटरनेशनल लेवल पर, देन वी गेट द मनी। सो वी आर गेटिंग अ लॉट ऑफ सपोर्ट एंड देयरफॉर थैंक यू टू द पाकिस्तानीज हु आर सपोर्टिंग अस। जनरल बख्शी आप देख रहे हैं, दिस इज नाउ बिकमिंग, हमारे पास प्रूफ है रविंदर जी, डबल हिट जनरल बख्शी के बाद डबल हिट, रविंदर जी डबल हिट है, इस्लामाबाद वल्नरेबल हो गया।
एग्जैक्टली, सो आर्नव द पॉइंट इज, हमने जो पहले अटैक करा होगा, फॉर एग्जाम्पल लाइक हार्पो मिसाइल से, राइट जी, डिसेबल्ड देयर एयर डिफेंस सिस्टम्स ऑफ दैट एयरबेस, ओके, अब वो इनइफेक्टिव हो गया। नाउ परहैप्स वील सेंड द बिगर पेलोड टू डिस्ट्रॉय द इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर मोर फ्लैटेंड, राइट? विद द फर्स्ट वन यू मेड देम इनकेपेबल ऑफ रिस्पॉन्डिंग, राइट, विद अ स्मॉलर ड्रोन।
हाउ विल दे रिस्पॉन्ड इफ वी वर टू हिट रावलपिंडी टुडे? वो क्या करेंगे?
They'll get the air force come in.
No, but they'll be.
The last step would be they'll start rolling the tanks. The last step. That would be the last.
But then drones are going to counter the tanks.
Oh yeah, drones, and our air.
See, this is now General Bakshi also wanted to say. See, one thing I want to also share with you is you are seeing double hit in Rawalpindi, Noor Khan Air Base hit, and I think what we have done is very, very good, and I think the whole country, ladies and gentlemen, should stand strongly behind the leadership of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, who is showing remarkable courage. The Prime Minister is showing remarkable leadership, remarkable strategic foresight. And what is incredible about the Prime Minister is he's showing decision-making ability. Ladies and gentlemen, with full security, Rajnath Singh there on the move. Someone entering Rajnath Singh's house. I think it's the Chief of Defence Staff or the Army Chief. Full security outside Rajnath Singh's house. Ladies and gentlemen, full layer of protection under these walls, behind these armed guards, behind the sheets of security. Rajnath Singh, ladies and gentlemen, is meeting the Chief of Defence Staff. Very big meeting going on there. Very big meeting going on in the heart of Delhi. And now the press conference has started. Let's go live. We are going live right now. MOD press conference. Vikram Misri is about to start. Appears to be a prepared statement.
Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I welcome you to this press briefing by Foreign Secretary Shri Vikram Mishri on the ongoing developments around Operation Sindoor. We are also joined by Colonel Sophia Qureshi and Wing Commander Vyomika Singh for this briefing. With that, sir, the floor is over to you.
Thank you. Indeed, good morning. Namaskar. Sorry to keep you all waiting. जैसा कि हम पिछले 2-3 प्रेस ब्रीफिंग्स में भी बता चुके हैं, ये पाकिस्तानी गतिविधियां हैं पिछले 2-3 दिन से, जो एक एस्केलेटरी तौर पे देखी जा रही हैं और प्रोवोकेटिव तौर पे देखी जा रही हैं. I've said on numerous earlier occasions, it is Pakistani actions that have constituted provocation and escalation. In response, and I repeat, in response, India has defended and reacted in a responsible and measured fashion to these provocations and these escalations by the Pakistani side. Earlier this morning, we saw a repeat of this escalatory and provocative pattern, and I'll invite Colonel Sophia Qureshi and Wing Commander Vyomika Singh to update you on the developments since early this morning. Colonel Qureshi.
Thank you, sir. Namaskar. पाकिस्तान सेना ने पूरी पश्चिम मोर्चे पर लगातार आक्रामक गतिविधियां जारी रखी. उसमें यूकैप ड्रोन्स, लॉन्ग रेंज वेपन्स, लॉइटरिंग म्यूनिशंस और लड़ाकू विमानों का उपयोग कर भारतीय सैन्य ढांचे को निशाना बनाया. नियंत्रण रेखा पर भी ड्रोन घुसपैठ और भारी कैलिबर हथियारों से गोलाबारी की. अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सीमा और एलओसी पर श्रीनगर से नलिया तक 26 से अधिक स्थानों पर हवाई घुसपैठ के प्रयास किए गए. भारतीय सशस्त्र बलों ने अधिकांश खतरों को सफलतापूर्वक निष्क्रिय किया. फिर भी वायु सेना स्टेशनों पर उधमपुर, पठानकोट, आदमपुर और भुज बठिंडा स्टेशन, इन सब पर उपकरण व पर्सनल्स को हानि पहुंचाई. मैं ये भी बताना चाहती हूं कि पाकिस्तान ने हाई स्पीड मिसाइल सुबह 1:40 पर इस्तेमाल करके पंजाब के एयरबेस स्टेशन को दागने की कोशिश की. एक निंदनीय और अनप्रोफेशनल एक्ट के तहत पाकिस्तान ने श्रीनगर, अवंतीपुर और उधमपुर के वायु सेना अड्डों पर चिकित्सा केंद्र और स्कूल परिसर को निशाना भी बनाया, जिससे उसके द्वारा सिविल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर पर हमला करने की गैर जिम्मेदाराना प्रवृत्ति फिर उजागर हुई. पाकिस्तान द्वारा सैन्य ठिकानों को जानबूझकर निशाना बनाने के पश्चात भारतीय सशस्त्र बलों ने त्वरित व सुनियोजित जवाबी हमले किए. टेक्निकल इंस्टॉलेशंस, कमांड एंड कंट्रोल सेंटर्स, रडार साइट्स और हथियार भंडार को चुनकर निशाना बनाया गया. रफीकी, मुरीद, चकलाला, रहमियार खान, सुकूर और चुनिया स्थित पाक सैन्य ठिकानों पर एयर लॉन्च्ड सटीक हथियारों व लड़ाकू जेट से प्रहार किए गए. पसरूर स्थित रडार साइट और सियालकोट का एविएशन बेस भी प्रिसीजन एम्यूनिशन से टारगेट किए गए. इन कार्रवाइयों के दौरान भारत ने कम से कम कोलैटरल डैमेज की क्षति सुनिश्चित की. चिंता का विषय यह रहा कि पाकिस्तान ने लाहौर से उड़ान भरने वाले नागरिक विमानों की आड़ लेकर अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हवाई मार्गों का दुरुपयोग किया ताकि वे अपनी गतिविधियां छिपा सके. ऐसी चालों ने भारतीय वायु प्रतिरक्षा तंत्र को नागरिक सुरक्षा सुनिश्चित करते हुए अत्यधिक संयम के साथ कार्य करने के लिए विवश किया. साथ ही साथ पाकिस्तान ने मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन का सहारा लेते हुए आदमपुर स्थित S-400 प्रणाली, सूरतगढ़ व सिरसा के हवाई अड्डों, नगरोटा के ब्रह्मोस बेस, देहरागिरी के तोपखाना पोजीशन तथा चंडीगढ़ के अग्रिम गोला बारूद डिपो को नष्ट करने के झूठे दावे सोशल मीडिया पर फैलाए. भारत इन फॉल्स नैरेटिव्स को पूर्णतः खारिज करता है. नियंत्रण रेखा पर पाकिस्तान ने ड्रोन घुसपैठ और भारी तोपखाना गोलाबारी के कई प्रयास किए. कुपवाड़ा, बारामूला, पुंछ, राजौरी और अखनूर सेक्टर्स में तोप, मोर्टार एवं हल्के हथियारों से भीषण गोलाबारी जारी रही। भारतीय सेना ने प्रभावी व तुलनात्मक प्रत्युत्तर देते हुए पाक सेना को काफी क्षति पहुंचाई। पाकिस्तान सेना के अग्रिम क्षेत्रों में सैनिकों की डिप्लॉयमेंट बढ़ती दिख रही है, जो स्थिति को और भड़काने की मंशा दर्शाती है। भारतीय सशस्त्र बल पूर्ण परिचालन तत्परता की स्थिति में है। अभी तक सभी शत्रुतापूर्ण कार्रवाइयों का प्रभावी ढंग से सामना कर उपयुक्त जवाब दिया गया है। भारतीय सशस्त्र बल दोहराते हैं कि वे तनाव वृद्धि नहीं चाहते, बशर्ते पाकिस्तान भी ऐसा ही व्यवहार करे। आखिर मैं आपको कुछ वीडियो दिखाना चाहती हूं, जहां पर इंडियन आर्मी के वेपन्स एलओसी पर पाक के एसेट्स को ध्वस्त करते नजर आ रहे हैं। स्क्रीन में आप देख सकते हैं इस वीडियो को। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
Pakistan military continued with its provocations, carrying out aggressive actions employing multiple threat vectors all along the western border. Pakistan employed UCAP, drones, long-range weapons, loitering munitions and fighter aircrafts to target civilian areas and military infrastructure. Pakistan military also resorted to air intrusions using drones and firing of heavy caliber weapons along the line of control. Along the international border and the line of controls, air intrusion and several harassment attacks were also attempted from Srinagar till Nalia at more than 26 locations. Indian Armed Forces successfully neutralized these threats and majority of the vectors. However, limited damage was sustained to equipment and personnel at Indian Air Force stations at Udhampur, Pathankot, Adampur and Bhuj. There were also several high-speed missile attacks noticed subsequently after 0140 hours in the night at several air bases in Punjab. In a deplorable cowardly act, targeting of civilian infrastructure also had taken place, where Pakistan attacked the Medicare center and school premises at the air bases of Srinagar, Avantipur and Udhampur, yet again displaying irresponsible targeting of our civilian infrastructure. In a swift and calibrated response, Indian Armed Forces carried out precision attacks only on identified military targets. These included technical infrastructure, command and control centers, radar sites and weapon storage areas. Pakistan military targets at Rafiqi, Murid, Chaklala, Rahim Yar Khan, Sukur and Chunya were engaged using air-launched precision weapons from our fighter aircraft. Radar site at Pasroor and Sialkot aviation base were also targeted using precision munitions. While carrying out these responses, India ensured minimum collateral damage. Pakistan has also attempted to execute a continued malicious misinformation campaign with claims of destruction of Indian S-400 system at Adampur, destruction of airfields at Suratgarh and Sirsa, BrahMos base at Nagrota, RT gun positions at Derangyari and Chandigarh forward ammunition depot, with heavy damages to other military stations being propagated on social media. India unequivocally rejects these false narratives being spread by Pakistan. Along the line of control also, Pakistan has attempted multiple air intrusions using drones and conducted shelling using heavy caliber RT guns, targeting civilian infrastructure and killing some civilians. Heavy exchange of artillery mortars and small arm fire in Kupwara, Baramulla, Poonch, Rajouri and Akhnur sectors continued. Indian Army has responded effectively and proportionately, causing extensive damage to Pakistan Army. Pak military has been observed to be moving their troops into forward areas, indicating offensive intent to further escalate the situation. Indian Armed Forces remain in a high state of operational readiness. All hostile actions have been effectively countered and responded appropriately. Indian Armed Forces reiterate their commitment to non-escalation, provided it is reciprocated by the Pakistan military. At the end, I would also like to show you a few images of Air Force bases in the Punjab sector and Rajasthan sector, where it is mighty clear that we are debunking the Pakistani claims of causing destruction at these air bases. You can yourself see the normalcy in these Air Force stations. This is Sirsa, Suratgarh. The runways are intact. There are also time stamps, just notice, there are also time stamped. This is today. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Colonel Qureshi. Thank you, Wing Commander Singh. I just have a few points to make in closing. First of all, as you have seen, Pakistani claims about activities that they have undertaken continue to be heavy on lies, misinformation and propaganda. And on top of that, this is peddled by Pakistani state agencies. The claims that they have made about attacking and destroying various places, various military installations and facilities, as has been pointed out by my colleagues here this morning, are completely false. The claim about the Air Force station in Sirsa being destroyed, completely false, as you've seen. The claim about the Air Force station in Suratgarh being destroyed, completely false again, as you have seen. There's a claim that has been made that the S-400 base at Adampur was destroyed, completely false once again. Claims have been made about large sections of Indian critical infrastructure, power systems, cyber systems, etc. being attacked and destroyed, completely false. I would urge all of you and all those who watch this not to be misled by this tissue of lies that is being peddled by the Pakistani state for obvious purposes. The second point that I wanted to emphasize is that Pakistan continues with its execrable and wanton campaign of targeting civilians and civilian infrastructure, especially in the states of Jammu and Kashmir and Punjab. There is also on its part a consistent attempt to sow discord between communities in India. As I said, there has been a particular focus in its targeting of civilian infrastructure and the population in Jammu and Kashmir and Punjab. Earlier this morning, Pakistan shelled the town of Rajouri, killing the additional District Development Commissioner, Shri Rajkumar Thappa, adding to the civilian casualties and the damage in that state. We have also observed overnight damage to property and injuries to civilians in Firozpur and Jalandhar, among other places. Finally, as I said, Pakistani officials also continue to make ludicrous claims about India firing missiles towards Sri Amritsar Sahib. As I said, these lame attempts to divide India are doomed to failure. We have also seen in some of the remarks that have been shown on television that the Pakistani army spokesman seems to take great joy at the fact that the Indian public should criticize the government of India with regard to various issues. It may be a surprise to Pakistan to see citizens criticizing their own government. That is the hallmark of an open and functioning democracy. Pakistan's unfamiliarity with that, again, should not be surprising. And finally, there is this yet again completely ludicrous claim that Indian missiles have hit Afghanistan. Totally frivolous allegation. And I only want to point out that Afghan people don't need to be reminded about which country it is that has on multiple occasions in just the last 1.5 years targeted civilian populations and civilian infrastructure in Afghanistan. Ladies and gentlemen, as you would have gathered from this morning's briefing, we are dealing with an evolving situation. Accordingly, today we don't have the time to take questions, but we will continue to update you on this situation as we go along. Thank you all very much for joining us this morning.
General KK Sinha is also with us right now. General KK, you have seen the information out there, so you know. So we have the list of all the air bases. Directors, thank you. General KK, your response. Now we have a list. 6 locations in Pakistan have been targeted with precision munitions. How has the situation changed? Also, what was said in that press conference was that the Pakistani intention is wrong. The Pakistani troops are moving with some intent, right? So how are you reading this information? And they failed, but now that also means they'll become more desperate.
Last night when it started, I was there sitting with your channel, and I have that time I'm hearing, and what the press briefing I have missed because I was traveling. But what the DG ISPR, what he claimed at 3:14 in the morning, that the Rawalpindi, which is the JHQ, and Noor Khan Air Base has been hit by us. And it is an ammunition dump. It is an air fueler, was there. This is our estimate. J-17 and J-10. This is the air base. Actually, it has got these assets there. As per the Murid Air Base, which is at Chakwal in Punjab, Pakistan, Punjab, UAV flight and TB2 drone, which has come in our area, and we have got now wreckages. It is actually the flights are there. So probably the UAV which has come to, it has gone from, so we have gone for this. Then the Rafiki Air Base, which is at Sialkot, again in Punjab, there are estimated to be 5 fighter squadrons generally of mixture located. This is a major air base because it is so centrally located that it can come towards Punjab area, it can go to Jammu, it can come to Rajasthan and up to Bhuj. It has got the center of the gravity of all air bases and assets of Pakistan. There was, I do not know because I didn't attend, Sakur was also, which is further south of Rahmyar Khan. There was in the morning.
Yes, there was, sir, there was.
Sakur is also air base. This air base is also having a mixed asset. I don't know if it is confirmed that Lahore was again hit and Narwal.
Lahore was hit.
Yes. Lahore and Narwal. Yes. These are the forward air bases. And Lahore is a major air base also for the civil assets and the military assets. So we have gone for the military assets and Narwal. So this is as far as the customized matched attack. In the morning, I do not know whether they have used this word. It was our response was the customized matched response and an attack. This was the wordings it was used. I do not know whether in a briefing assets, their mainstay of missiles which they have fired at, including a Sirsa, that is your Fateh 2, which the wreckage which has been found over there, the tailhead
in Sirsa,
Hathar 2, Hatab 2. This is the mainstay of their.
No, sir, it is Fateh 2.
That's
400 kilometers.
400 kilometers. Then Abdali. This is, I have seen the visuals of this lying somewhere near
Rajasthan. Yes, Barmed. Yes.
Barmed. Abdali 2 has got a range of 450 kilometers.
Yes, it's got a big crater.
The black one which is coming in the visual, this is Abdali 2 with the fin on the top, this thing cap is of yellow color, which was hanging with a tree.
So that's right, sir.
That is Abdali. And Hatab small range, this is the small range missiles, and it was told when I was sitting that time that probably Hatab 5 is Gauri. This is a major stay, and Hatab 8 Rad. So complete inventory of missiles of the Pakistan has been destroyed by us. A great achievement. So these are basically with the technology of Chinese, only good for parading. So this we have proven that what is the Indian might. TB2 drone, Kamakazi drone.
Bariaktar TB2.
TB2 with the range of 200 kilometers.
Yes.
That wreckage I have seen, one of the visuals which was lying, it was identified as a TB2 drone.
Wow.
So I think nothing can be better, and nothing can, this achievement, I think it is mind-boggling for the whole world.
Yeah.
The whole world.
Yeah.
This achievement, I think, in Indian military has, in a joint, when we retribute to them after, and the word is customized match attack, which was done to them after 2 nights, which they did it, when starting with 400 small drones. Basically, this was Taiwan from Turkey drones, range 5 kilometer, but swamps of drone coming in 3 waves first night. And out of that, 50 was destroyed, and 20 was jammed, 70 out of 400. Then next night, approximately 100, we all know, which has come, and then the last night and the day which we are carrying on, where the major operations were in our Jammu and Kashmir area.
So I think we are also got to emphasize out here the good position that we are in. Did you see the soundbite of the Air Force Air Marshal of the Pakistan Air Force, who said that we are destroyed? And I just want to play that once more, because can we pull out that particular soundbite? Because it reflects the thinking out here. You see, the Pakistanis know that we have the BrahMos, which is the world's fastest supersonic cruise missiles. This BrahMos can hit Mach 3 with a range of 300 to 800 kilometers. It is versatility, bound and precise, land, sea, air, or we can even launch it subsea. It's a nightmare for adversaries.
Different platforms.
Now you have nothing, and their Babar cruise missile, which is subsonic, less versatile. It has a range of 400 to 700, but we have serious technological sophistication right now. We have invested in these multiple independently targetable re-entry vehicles, or MIRVs, which allows a single missile to deliver multiple targets. So Pakistanis, please understand what we will do, and I want to explain this to the Pakistanis. If you have Agni 5, for example, it will go up. Then schooly, there are sophisticated software systems installed. That missile will then say, okay, we'll hit Lahore, Islamabad, X, Y, Z.
Till the last moment.
And then it's a game changer. There is no missile defense. It will go up. It will have multiple warheads to different targets. 10 warheads at 10 warheads we can do. We can target 10 Pakistani locations in one go. These things we don't want to do to you.
Yes.
But because the air marshals know, जो जानकार लोग हैं उनको पता है कि हम कैसे खत्म करने वाले हैं, इसलिए ये बात कही गई है. इसको सुनिए. This is the call of panic from the Pakistan Air Force. Pakistan Air Force in panic. Please listen to this.
और मेरे ख्याल में तो सूरत हाल परेशान से परेशान कुन होती जा रही है, बिकॉज de-escalation नहीं होने वाली इस तरह से जब तक कि अमेरिका प्रेशर नहीं डालेगा. और याद रखिए, 4 दफा इंडिया ने आप पे पूरा अटैक करने का प्लान बना लिया था. और उसकी 16 लाख की आर्मी है, आपके पास 6 लाख है। नो अमाउंट ऑफ जज्बा विल सेव अस। और डिप्लोमेसी जो अरब कर रहे हैं और ईरान कर रहे हैं, इंडिया उसको मान नहीं रहा। अगर अमेरिका अपना प्रेशर नहीं डालता, पुतिन प्रेशर नहीं डालता, और मेरे ख्याल में तो सूरत हाल परेशान से परेशान कुन होती जा रही है, बिकॉज de-escalation नहीं होने वाली इस तरह से जब तक कि अमेरिका प्रेशर नहीं डालेगा। और याद रखिए, 4 दफा इंडिया ने आप पे पूरा अटैक करने का प्लान बना लिया था, और उसकी 16 लाख की आर्मी है, आपके पास 6 लाख है। नो अमाउंट ऑफ जज्बा विल सेव अस। और डिप्लोमेसी जो अरब कर रहे हैं और ईरान कर रहे हैं, इंडिया उसको मान नहीं रहा। अगर अमेरिका अपना प्रेशर नहीं डालता।
Okay, now viewers, we are therefore now I will hand over to Niranjan. Please walk in, Niranjan. We're going to have Niranjan and Abhishek hold the coverage for a bit, because what I have to do is I have to talk to all my contacts and my defense contacts and government contacts and get a good sense. What I assured you, viewers, when I come back, we're going to do some solid factual bombardment. Ravindra Saab, you excuse me for 15 minutes?
Yeah.
Very capable Niranjan Narayan Swami, please come, sir. Niranjan, please have a seat. And Niranjan will take it through with you. And General KK has been with us, Niranjan, overnight, so he knows exactly what's going on.
Yeah.
Sargodha is not targeted, so we clarify on that. But Chakrala targeted, Murid targeted, Rafiqi targeted, right? Nur Khan targeted, Rahim Yar Khan targeted. 6 locations have been targeted. Niranjan, hold it. I'll just be back. Ladies and gentlemen, Niranjan, over to you.
Thank you for the run-up. In fact, we're getting in some more breaking news right now. Some more breaking news as we speak. Another fact check coming in from the government.
We'll take a break, actually.
Okay, we'll take a short break right now.
We'll take a break.
We'll take a break.
After that, we can come back with more on this. This is a developing story.
Yeah.
At Amity, we are committed to building a stronger India through world-class education and research, to nurture ideal citizens who, together with the leaders of today and tomorrow, will make India a world superpower. Amity University, India's leading not-for-profit private university.
Mahi sir, how much do you love your fans?
Honestly, I love my new fans. पुराने वाले बेकार में शोर करते
Sir, fans है शोर तो करेंगे ही ना?
नए वाले नहीं करते. And they listen to what I say.
The new generation Orient BLDC fans. Super silent performance with voice control.
Silly me, I thought.
Cricket fans.
आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।
पाकिस्तान इंडिया ने जंग शुरू कर दी है। अभी मेरे बहावलपुर सिटी के अंदर मौलाना मसूद अजहर साहब के जो है मदरसा है, उसके ऊपर 4 मिसाइल दागे गए हैं। 4 मिसाइलों के साथ हमला किया गया है। मौलाना मसूद अजहर
MDH की हल्दी मिर्ची धनिया करे कमाल, ये रंग दे, ये खुशबू दे, ये तीखा, ये कम पड़े, क्या निराला MDH मसाला।
Unlike in 2019 when we had hit Balochistan, which was in the wilderness, and Pakistan got an excuse to.
Summer is here. Is your home ready for the heat? Keep your roof cool and your home comfortable all summer with Roof Cool and Seal. पसीना मत बहाओ, बर्जर रूफ कूल एंड सील लगाओ।
दादी के हाथों का जादू और खुशबू से महकता घर, माँ की मुस्कुराहट और खाने की सुगंध। MDH गरम मसाला,
क्योंकि हर रिश्ता है स्वाद से जुड़ा।
विमल में गुलिस्तान की ये कुछ लजीज फरिश्ते जब साथ घुले तो जी ललचाए और दिल कहे कि स्वाद की इस जुबान में खुद को ऐसा डुबाऊं कि निकल ना पाऊं। विमल की जुबान कुछ है ही ऐसी, मानते हैं ना? विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
MDH की देगी मिर्च,
देगी मिर्च का तड़का, अंग अंग फड़का।
MDH की देगी मिर्च।
पाकिस्तान सेना ने पूरी पश्चिम मोर्चे पर लगातार आक्रामक गतिविधियां जारी रखी। उसमें यूकैव ड्रोन, लॉन्ग रेंज वेपन्स, लॉइटरिंग म्यूनिशंस और लड़ाकू विमानों का उपयोग कर भारतीय सैन्य ढांचे को निशाना बनाया। नियंत्रण रेखा पर भी ड्रोन घुसपैठ और भारी कैलिबर हथियारों से गोलाबारी की। अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सीमा और LOC पर श्रीनगर से नलिया तक 26 से अधिक स्थानों पर हवाई घुसपैठ के प्रयास किए गए। भारतीय सशस्त्र बलों ने अधिकांश खतरों को सफलतापूर्वक निष्क्रिय किया। फिर भी वायु सेना स्टेशनों पर उधमपुर, पठानकोट, आदमपुर और भुज बठिंडा स्टेशन, इन सब पर उपकरण व पर्सनल्स को हानि पहुंचाई। मैं ये भी बताना चाहती हूँ कि पाकिस्तान ने हाई स्पीड मिसाइल सुबह 1:40 पर इस्तेमाल करके पंजाब के एयरबेस स्टेशन को दागने की कोशिश की। एक निंदनीय और अनप्रोफेशनल एक्ट के तहत पाकिस्तान ने श्रीनगर, अवंतीपुर और उधमपुर के वायु सेना अड्डों पर चिकित्सा केंद्र और स्कूल परिसर को निशाना भी बनाया, जिससे उसके द्वारा सिविल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर पर हमला करने की गैर जिम्मेदाराना प्रवृत्ति फिर उजागर हुई।
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला।
अब छोलिया हो या लोबिया, सफेद चने या काले चने,
सब कुछ मजेदार बने। विमल में गुलिस्तान के ये कुछ लजीज फरिश्ते जब साथ घुले तो जी ललचाए और दिल कहे कि स्वाद की जुबान में खुद को ऐसे डुबाऊं कि निकल ना पाऊं। विमल की जुबान कुछ है ही ऐसी, मानते हैं? विमल, बोलो जुबान कैसी?
आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।
Summer is here. Is your home ready for the heat? Keep your roof cool and your home comfortable all summer with Roof Cool and Seal. पसीना मत बहाओ, बर्जर रूफ कूल एंड सील लगाओ।
MDH MDH की हल्दी मिर्ची धनिया करे कमाल, ये रंग दे, ये खुशबू दे, ये तीखा, ये कम पड़े, क्या निराला MDH मसाला।
Mahi sir, how much do you love your fans?
Honestly, I love my new fans. पुराने वाले बेकार में शोर करते।
सर फैंस हैं, शोर तो करेंगे ही ना।
नए वाले नहीं करते। And they listen to what I say.
The new generation Orient BLDC fans. Super silent performance with voice control.
Silly me, I thought.
Cricket fans.
दादी के हाथों का जादू और खुशबू से महकता घर, माँ की मुस्कुराहट और खाने
Okay, we're getting in some breaking news right now as we speak. There's details of the conversation between the US Secretary of State Marco Rubio and S. Jaishankar, the External Affairs Minister. The call has happened a few minutes back. External Affairs Minister S. Jaishankar has spoken to the Secretary of State, emphasizing that both sides need to, this is the US handout of course, US saying that both sides need to identify methods to de-escalate and re-establish direct communications to avoid miscalculation. Further proposing US support in facilitating productive discussions to avert future disputes. General Sena, should we take US help? Now, first they said that it's none of our business while hoping for de-escalation. Now we have a statement coming in from the US where they are saying we have further proposed US support to facilitate productive discussion.
See, it started with, by the J.D. Van, their Vice President, when he said there is a, we do not have to anything to do with in Pakistan, this is none of our business. But Secretary of State and then Trump Secretary yesterday when they said that they are looking forward, that in near future they should solve their dispute. In some places it was translated that it has come as an order that they should stop. That was wrong. They said as soon as possible. Word was exactly, I am forgetting, but it was that India and Pakistan should work on it to resolve the. Now today Marco Rubio, two aspects. Marco Rubio has spoken to Pakistani Army Chief Asim Munir, bypassing everyone. He has not spoken to their president, he has not spoken to the foreign minister or anyone, he has directly spoken. That is there, directly he has spoken. It shows that who is the boss over there in Pakistan and who is actually trying to take a stand on it. What has transpired between them, it's not known. Before that, I will just put in also Saudi Arabia, their deputy foreign minister who came to India and then gone to Pakistan. And moment he left and they got the bailout from the IMF, they have carried out those drastic attack on India.
Yeah.
Yes. And then what you are saying that Marco Rubio, the Secretary of State, he is saying that we both should identify the method to de-escalate and find how to solve this problem once for all or something like that. If he means like that. And one thing which Donald Trump has made, and I would like to bring it out, he made a comment that India and Pakistan having a problem from centuries. I do not know whether what was an anomaly or it was directly he intended that in centuries. Of course, India and Pakistan has come in 1947 only. And this is the thing what he has given in a statement himself. So it looks like they want, because we have got nuclear, both the countries are nuclear states, and they want to come. But if they are speaking to the army chief, means the army chief is taking stand, I believe that he has got a backing of China. And
yes.
He has got a solid backing of China. And China, the way today they have exposed themselves, when Chinese media brought it out that, S-400 has been knocked off.
Sir.
So now Chinese, till yesterday, they were cautioned, but today they said it is J-17 has knocked it off.
Yeah.
So now Chinese has also jumped in. It exposes China, in my judgment, because he is holding, he is tough, because China feels that, he feels that the China is sitting and holding his hand. China is rattled now because the way the situation is developing in Balochistan and in the area of Godar, because there is a more or less unsaid blockade, which are 26 ships, including our aircraft carrier in the, in Arabian Sea.
Sir.
So this is a very tough time for Chinese CPAC. It seems like the CPAC, which Xi Jinping pilot project he launched in 2015, and including from our area, from POK and Gilgit Baltistan, he has come, and Saskam Valley also. And they were very sure that is a game changer. That has more or less over if Balochistan goes.
So, General, there's one thing that we want to highlight. General Bakshi, coming to you, I want to first play out, General Bakshi, because this is very important. What was said, Colonel Sofia Qureshi, she said, we want to show restraint, but that can only come if Pakistanis also show restraint. I want to play out the exact version of what India said officially, and then I'm coming to you. Let's play out what India said officially, the full version, and then we go across to General Bakshi.
Developments around Operation Sindoor. We are also joined by Colonel Sofia Qureshi and Wing Commander Vyomika Singh for this briefing. With that, sir, the floor is over to you.
Thank you. Indeed, good morning. Namaskar. Sorry to keep you all waiting. जैसा कि हम पिछले 2-3 प्रेस ब्रीफिंग्स में भी बता चुके हैं, ये पाकिस्तानी गतिविधियां हैं पिछले 2-3 दिन से, जो एक एस्केलेटरी तौर पे देखी जा रही हैं और प्रोवोकेटिव तौर पे देखी जा रही हैं. I've said on numerous earlier occasions, it is Pakistani actions that have constituted provocation and escalation. In response, and I repeat, in response, India has defended and reacted in a responsible and measured fashion to these provocations and these escalations by the Pakistani side. Earlier this morning, we saw a repeat of this escalatory and provocative pattern, and I'll invite Colonel Sofia Qureshi and Wing Commander Vyomika Singh to update you on the developments since early this morning. Colonel Qureshi.
थैंक यू सर. नमस्कार. पाकिस्तान सेना ने पूरी पश्चिम मोर्चे पर लगातार आक्रामक गतिविधियां जारी रखी. उसमें यूकैव ड्रोन, लॉन्ग रेंज वेपन्स, लॉइटरिंग म्यूनिशंस और लड़ाकू विमानों का उपयोग कर भारतीय सैन्य ढांचे को निशाना बनाया. नियंत्रण रेखा पर भी ड्रोन घुसपैठ और भारी कैलिबर हथियारों से गोलाबारी की. अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सीमा और एलओसी पर श्रीनगर से नलिया तक 26 से अधिक स्थानों पर हवाई घुसपैठ के प्रयास किए गए. भारतीय सशस्त्र बलों ने अधिकांश खतरों को सफलतापूर्वक निष्क्रिय किया. फिर भी वायु सेना स्टेशनों पर उधमपुर, पठानकोट, आदमपुर और भुज बठिंडा स्टेशन, इन सब पर उपकरण व पर्सनल्स को हानि पहुंचाई. मैं ये भी बताना चाहती हूं कि पाकिस्तान ने हाई स्पीड मिसाइल सुबह 1:40 पर इस्तेमाल करके पंजाब के एयरबेस स्टेशन को दागने की कोशिश की. एक निंदनीय और अनप्रोफेशनल एक्ट के तहत पाकिस्तान ने श्रीनगर, अवंतीपुर और उधमपुर के वायु सेना अड्डों पर चिकित्सा केंद्र और स्कूल परिसर को निशाना भी बनाया, जिससे उसके द्वारा सिविल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर पर हमला करने की गैर जिम्मेदाराना प्रवृत्ति फिर उजागर हुई. पाकिस्तान द्वारा सैन्य ठिकानों को जानबूझकर निशाना बनाने के पश्चात भारतीय सशस्त्र बलों ने त्वरित व सुनियोजित जवाबी हमले किए. टेक्निकल इंस्टॉलेशंस, कमांड एंड कंट्रोल सेंटर्स, रडार साइट्स और हथियार भंडार को चुनकर निशाना बनाया गया. रफीकी, मुरीद, चकलाला, रहमियार खान, सुकूर और चुनिया स्थित पाक के सैन्य ठिकानों पर एयर लॉन्च सटीक हथियारों व लड़ाकू जेट से प्रहार किए गए। पसरूर स्थित रडार साइट और सियालकोट का एविएशन बेस भी प्रिसीजन एम्यूनिशन से टारगेट किए गए। इन कार्रवाइयों के दौरान भारत ने कम से कम कोलैटरल डैमेज की क्षति सुनिश्चित की। चिंता का विषय यह रहा कि पाकिस्तान ने लाहौर से उड़ान भरने वाले नागरिक विमानों की आड़ लेकर अंतर्राष्ट्रीय हवाई मार्गों का दुरुपयोग किया ताकि वे अपनी गतिविधियां छिपा सके। ऐसी चालों ने भारतीय वायु प्रतिरक्षा तंत्र को नागरिक सुरक्षा सुनिश्चित करते हुए अत्यधिक संयम के साथ कार्य करने के लिए विवश किया। साथ ही साथ पाकिस्तान ने मिस इन्फॉर्मेशन का सहारा लेते हुए आदमपुर स्थित S-400 प्रणाली, सूरतगढ़ व सिरसा के हवाई अड्डों, नगरोटा के ब्रह्मोस बेस, देहरागिरी के तोपखाना पोजीशन तथा चंडीगढ़ के अग्रिम गोला बारूद डिपों को नष्ट करने के झूठे दावे सोशल मीडिया पर फैलाए। भारत इन फॉल्स नैरेटिव्स को पूर्णतः खारिज करता है। नियंत्रण रेखा पर पाकिस्तान ने ड्रोन घुसपैठ और भारी तोपखाना गोलाबारी के कई प्रयास किए। कुपवाड़ा, बारामूला, पुंछ, राजौरी और अखनूर सेक्टर्स में तोप, मोर्टार एवं हल्के हथियारों से भीषण गोलाबारी जारी रही। भारतीय सेना ने प्रभावी व तुलनात्मक प्रत्युत्तर देते हुए पाक सेना को काफी क्षति पहुंचाई। पाकिस्तान सेना के अग्रिम क्षेत्रों में सैनिकों की डिप्लॉयमेंट बढ़ती दिख रही है, जो स्थिति को और भड़काने की मंशा दर्शाती है। भारतीय सशस्त्र बल पूर्ण परिचालन तत्परता की स्थिति में है। अभी तक सभी शत्रुतापूर्ण कार्रवाइयों का प्रभावी ढंग से सामना कर उपयुक्त जवाब दिया गया है। भारतीय सशस्त्र बल दोहराते हैं कि वे तनाव वृद्धि नहीं चाहते, बशर्ते पाकिस्तान भी ऐसा ही व्यवहार करे। आखिर में आपको कुछ वीडियो दिखाना चाहती हूँ जहां पर इंडियन आर्मी के वेपन्स LOC पर पाक के एसेट्स को ध्वस्त करते नजर आ रहे हैं। स्क्रीन में आप देख सकते हैं इस वीडियो को। धन्यवाद। जय हिंद।
Commander Singh.
Pakistan military continued with its provocations, carrying out aggressive actions employing multiple threat vectors all along the western border. Pakistan employed UCAV, drones, long-range weapons, loitering munitions and fighter aircraft to target civilian areas and military infrastructure. Pakistan military also resorted to air intrusions using drones and firing of heavy caliber weapons along the line of control. Along the international border and the line of control, air intrusion and several harassment attacks were also attempted from Srinagar till Nalia at more than 26 locations. Indian Armed Forces successfully neutralized these threats and majority of the vectors. However, limited damage was sustained to equipment and personnel at Indian Air Force stations at Udhampur, Pathankot, Adampur and Bhuj. There were also several high-speed missile attacks noticed subsequently after 0140 hours in the night at several air bases in Punjab. In a deplorable cowardly act, targeting of civilian infrastructure also had taken place, where Pakistan attacked the Medicare Center and school premises at the air bases of Srinagar, Avantipur and Udhampur, yet again displaying irresponsible targeting of our civilian infrastructure. In a swift and calibrated response, Indian Armed Forces carried out precision attacks only on identified military targets. These included technical infrastructure, command and control centers, radar sites and weapon storage areas. Pakistan military targets at Rafiqi, Murid, Chaklala, Rahim Yar Khan, Sukur and Chunya were engaged using air-launched precision weapons from our fighter aircraft. Radar sites at Pasroor and Sialkot aviation base were also targeted using precision munitions. While carrying out these responses, India ensured minimum collateral damage. Pakistan has also attempted to execute a continued malicious misinformation campaign with claims of destruction of Indian S-400 system at Adampur, destruction of airfields at Suratgarh and Sirsa, BrahMos base at Nagrota, RT gun positions at Derangyari and Chandigarh forward ammunition depot, with heavy damages to other military stations being propagated on social media. India unequivocally rejects these false narratives being spread by Pakistan. Along the line of control also, Pakistan has attempted multiple air intrusions using drones and conducted shelling using heavy caliber RT guns, targeting civilian infrastructure and killing some civilians. Heavy exchange of artillery mortars and small arms fire in Kupwara, Baramulla, Poonch, Rajouri and Aknoor sectors continued. Indian Army has responded effectively and proportionately, causing extensive damage to Pakistan Army. Pak military has been observed to be moving their troops into forward areas, indicating offensive intent to further escalate the situation. Indian Armed Forces remain in a high state of operational readiness. All hostile actions have been effectively countered and responded appropriately. Indian Armed Forces reiterate their commitment to non-escalation, provided it is reciprocated by the Pakistan military. At the end, I would also like to show you a few images of Air Force bases in the Punjab sector and Rajasthan sector, where it is mighty clear that we are debunking the Pakistani claims of causing destruction at these air bases. You can yourself see the normalcy at these air force stations. This is Sirsa, Suratgarh. The runways are intact. There are also time stamps, just notice, they are also time stamped. This is today. Yes. Thank you very much.
Thank you. Thank you, Colonel Qureshi. Thank you, Wing Commander Singh. I just have a few points to make in closing. First of all, as you have seen, Pakistani claims about activities that they have undertaken continue to be heavy on lies, misinformation and propaganda. And on top of that, this is peddled by Pakistani state agencies. The claims that they have made about attacking and destroying various places, various military installations and facilities, as has been pointed out by my colleagues here this morning, are completely false. The claim about the Air Force station in Sirsa being destroyed, completely false, as you've seen. The claim about the Air Force station in Suratgarh being destroyed, completely false again, as you have seen. There's a claim that has been made that the S-400 base at Adampur was destroyed, completely false once again. Claims have been made about large sections of Indian critical infrastructure, power systems, cyber systems, etc. being attacked and destroyed, completely false. I would urge all of you and all those who watch this not to be misled by this tissue of lies that is being peddled by the Pakistani state for obvious purposes. The second point that I wanted to emphasize is that Pakistan continues with its execrable and wanton campaign of targeting civilians and civilian infrastructure, especially in the states of Jammu and Kashmir and Punjab. There is also on its part a consistent attempt to sow discord between communities in India. As I said, there has been a particular focus in its targeting of civilian infrastructure and the population in Jammu and Kashmir and Punjab. Earlier this morning, Pakistan shelled the town of Rajouri, killing the additional District Development Commissioner Shri Rajkumar Thappa, adding to the civilian casualties and the damage in that state. We have also observed overnight damage to property and injuries to civilians in Firozpur and Jalandhar, among other places. Finally, as I said, Pakistani officials also continue to make ludicrous claims about India firing missiles towards Sri Amritsar Sahib. As I said, these lame attempts to divide India are doomed to failure. We have also seen in some of the remarks that have been shown on television that the Pakistani army spokesman seems to take great joy at the fact that the Indian public should criticize the government of India with regard to various issues. It may be a surprise to Pakistan to see citizens criticizing their own government. That is the hallmark of an open and functioning democracy. Pakistan's unfamiliarity with that, again, should not be surprising. And finally, there is this yet again completely ludicrous claim that Indian missiles have hit Afghanistan. Totally frivolous allegation, and I only want to point out that Afghan people don't need to be reminded about which country it is that has on multiple occasions in just the last 1.5 years targeted civilian populations and civilian infrastructure in Afghanistan. Ladies and gentlemen, as you would have gathered from this morning's briefing, we are dealing with an evolving situation. Accordingly, today we don't have the time to take questions, but we will continue to update you on this situation as we go along. Thank you all very much for joining us this morning.
दादी के हाथों का जादू और खुशबू से महकता घर, माँ की मुस्कुराहट और खाने की सुगंध, MDH गरम मसाला,
क्योंकि हर रिश्ता है स्वाद से जुड़ा।
छोलिया हो या लोबिया, सफेद चने या काले चने,
सब कुछ मजेदार बने।
विमल में गुलिस्तान की ये कुछ लजीज फरिश्ते जब साथ घुले तो जी ललचाए और दिल कहे कि स्वाद की इस जुबान में खुद को ऐसा डुबाऊं कि निकल ना पाऊं। विमल की जुबान कुछ है ही ऐसी, मानते हैं ना? विमल, बोलो जुबान केसरी।
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जल जीरा मसाला। सिप सिप जीरा सिप जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप MDH का जल जीरा सिप।
MDH की देगी मिर्च,
देगी मिर्च का तड़का, अंग अंग फड़का।
MDH की देगी मिर्च।
इसको घर पे लगाओगे तो शादी का तो पता नहीं, पर घर पक्का नहीं टूटेगा।
रुंगटा नहीं तो घर स्ट्रॉन्ग नहीं। रुंगटा स्टील TMT बार एकदम सॉलिड।
पहाड़ों में एक हाइकिंग शिप भी बन सकती है।
आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार। MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला।
पाकिस्तानी और इंडियन जंग शुरू कर दी है। अभी मेरे बहावलपुर सिटी के अंदर मौलाना मसूद अजहर साहब के जो है मदरसा है उसके ऊपर 4 मिसाइल दागे गए हैं। 4 मिसाइलों के साथ हमला किया गया है मौलाना मसूद अजहर साहब के मदरसे के ऊपर। हम अपनी अफवाज पाकिस्तान के साथ खड़े हैं, लेकिन मेरा सवाल है कि हमारी एजेंसीज कहाँ सोई हुई थी, हमारी अफवाज पाकिस्तान कहाँ सोई हुई थी जब ये हमला हुआ। मुजफ्फराबाद की भी खबर आ रही है कि मुजफ्फराबाद वाली साइड पे भी ये अटैक हुआ है, लेकिन सबसे पहले मेरे बहावलपुर सिटी के अंदर अटैक हुआ है ब्लास्टिक मिसाइल के साथ। उन्होंने हमला किया है मौलाना मसूद अजहर साहब के मदरसे के ऊपर। 4 मिसाइल मारे गए।
Summer is here. Is your home ready for the heat? Keep your roof cool and your home comfortable all summer with Roof Cool and Seal. पसीना मत बहाओ, बर्जर रूफ कूल एंड सील लगाओ।
Mahi sir, how much do you love your fans?
Honestly, I love my new fans. पुराने वाले बेकार में शोर करते।
सर फैंस हैं, शोर तो करेंगे ही ना।
नए वाले नहीं करते। And they listen to what I say.
The new generation Orient BLDC fans. Super silent performance with voice control.
Silly me, I thought
Cricket fans.
MDH की हल्दी मिर्ची धनिया करे कमाल, ये रंग दे, ये खुशबू दे, ये तीखा, ये कम पड़े, क्या निराला MDH मसाला।
विमल में गुलिस्तां के ये कुछ लजीज फरिश्ते जब साथ घुले तो जी ललचाए और दिल कहे कि स्वाद की जुबान में खुद को ऐसे डुबाऊं कि निकल ना पाऊं। विमल की जुबान कुछ है ही ऐसी, मानते हैं? विमल बोलो जुबान कैसी?
ये है सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जलजीरा मसाला।
Mahi sir, how much do you love your fans?
Honestly, I love my new fans. पुराने वाले बेकार में शोर करते।
सर फैंस हैं, शोर तो करेंगे ही ना।
नए वाले नहीं करते। And they listen to what I say.
The new generation Orient BLDC fans. Super silent performance with voice control.
Silly me, I thought
Cricket fans.
अब छोलिया हो या लोबिया, सफेद चने या काले चने,
सब कुछ मजेदार बने।
सीक्रेट रेसिपी MDH का जीरा सिप जलजीरा मसाला।
विमल में गुलिस्तां की ये कुछ लजीज फरिश्ते जब साथ घुले तो जी ललचाए और दिल कहे कि स्वाद की जुबान में
पाकिस्तान सेना ने पूरी पश्चिम मोर्चे पर लगातार आक्रामक गतिविधियां जारी रखी। उसमें यूकैव ड्रोन, लॉन्ग रेंज वेपन्स, लॉइटरिंग म्यूनिशंस और लड़ाकू विमानों का उपयोग कर भारतीय सैन्य ढांचे को निशाना बनाया। नियंत्रण रेखा पर भी ड्रोन घुसपैठ और भारी कैलिबर हथियारों से गोलाबारी की। अंतर्राष्ट्रीय सीमा और LOC पर श्रीनगर से नलिया तक 26 से अधिक स्थानों पर हवाई घुसपैठ के प्रयास किए गए। भारतीय सशस्त्र बलों ने अधिकांश खतरों को सफलतापूर्वक निष्क्रिय किया। फिर भी वायु सेना स्टेशनों पर उधमपुर, पठानकोट, आदमपुर और भुज बठिंडा स्टेशन, इन सब पर उपकरण व पर्सनल्स को हानि पहुंचाई। मैं ये भी बताना चाहती हूँ कि पाकिस्तान ने हाई स्पीड मिसाइल सुबह 1:40 पर इस्तेमाल करके पंजाब के एयरबेस स्टेशन को दागने की कोशिश की। एक निंदनीय और अनप्रोफेशनल एक्ट के तहत पाकिस्तान ने श्रीनगर, अवंतीपुर और उधमपुर के वायुसेना अड्डों पर चिकित्सा केंद्र और स्कूल परिसर को निशाना भी बनाया, जिससे उसके द्वारा सिविल इंफ्रास्ट्रक्चर पर हमला करने की गैर जिम्मेदाराना प्रवृत्ति फिर उजागर हुई।
Mahi sir, how much do you love your fans?
Honestly, I love my new fans. पुराने वाले बेकार में शोर करते।
सर फैंस हैं, शोर तो करेंगे ही ना।
नए वाले नहीं करते। And they listen to what I say.
The new generation Orient BLDC fans. Super silent performance with voice control.
Silly me, I thought.
Cricket fans.
MDH की हल्दी मिर्ची धनिया करे कमाल, ये रंग दे, ये खुशबू दे, ये तीखा, ये कम पड़े, क्या निराला MDH मसाला।
Mahi sir, how much do you love your fans?
Honestly, I love my new fans. पुराने वाले बेकार में शोर करते।
सर फैंस हैं, शोर तो करेंगे ही ना।
नए वाले नहीं करते। And they listen to what I say.
The new generation Orient BLDC fans. Super silent performance with voice control.
Silly me, I thought.
Cricket fans.
आधे बाउल दही में 4 चम्मच MDH चटनी पुदीना मसाला डाला, स्टर करो, पुदीना चटनी तैयार।
Mahi sir, how much do you love your fans?
Honestly, I love my new fans. पुराने वाले बेकार में शोर करते।
सर फैंस हैं, शोर तो करेंगे ही ना।
नए वाले नहीं करते। And they listen to what I say.
The new generation Orient BLDC fans. Super silent performance with voice control.
Silly me, I thought.
Cricket fans.
MDH की देगी मिर्च,
देगी मिर्च का तड़का, अंग अंग फड़का।
MDH की देगी मिर्च।
विमल में गुलिस्तां के ये कुछ लजीज फरिश्ते जब साथ घुले तो जी लग जाए और दिल कहे कि स्वाद की जुबां में खुद को ऐसे डुबाऊं कि निकल ना पाऊं। विमल की जुबां कुछ है ही ऐसी, मानते हैं? विमल, बोलो जुबां कैसी?
दादी के हाथों का जादू और खुशबू से महकता घर, माँ की मुस्कुराहट और खाने की सुगंध। MDH गरम मसाला,
क्योंकि हर रिश्ता है स्वाद से जुड़ा।
पाकिस्तानी और इंडिया ने जंग शुरू करना। अभी मेरे बहावलपुर सिटी के अंदर मौलाना मसूद अजहर साहब के जो है मदरसा है, उसके ऊपर 4 मिसाइल दागे गए हैं। 4
Mahi sir, how much do you love your fans?
Honestly, I love my new fans. पुराने वाले बेकार में शोर करते।
सर फैंस हैं, शोर तो करेंगे ही ना।
नए वाले नहीं करते। And they listen to what I say.
The new generation Orient BLDC fans. Super silent performance with voice control.
Silly me, I thought.
Cricket fans.
अब छोलिया हो या लोबिया, सफेद चने या काले चने,
सब कुछ मजेदार बने।
Mahi sir, how much do you love your fans?
Honestly, I love my new fans. पुराने वाले बेकार में शोर करते।
सर फैंस हैं, शोर तो करेंगे ही ना।
नए वाले नहीं करते। And they listen to what I say.
The new generation Orient BLDC fans. Super silent performance with voice control.
Silly me, I thought.
Cricket fans.
MDH की हल्दी मिर्ची धनिया करे कमाल, ये रंग दे, ये खुशबू दे, ये तीखा, ये कम पड़े, क्या निराला MDH मसाला।
We're getting in some breaking news right now. The army's put out a video. I'm going across straight to the video put out by the Indian Army, where as a response to Pakistan's misadventures of attempted drone strikes on the night of 8th and 9th intervening night 2025, multiple cities of Jammu and Kashmir and Punjab, Army conducting a coordinated fire assault on terrorist launch pads, pulverizing, razing them to cinders. This is the video put out. Let's play that full frame. Audio. There's an audio on that video. Let's play the audio as well, please. General Sena, what a video! I mean, it just tells you. And I saw the end of that video. We'll play that video in the screen there, and you can see. Okay, General Bakshi, I'll come to you. Okay, General Bakshi, sir, you saw that video. The best part about this video is that we've captured the moment they fire, the moment it hits the target, the information warfare, like General Sena was mentioning. Look at how digitized it's now become, and so well captured. General Bakshi.
Absolutely. I'm glad the ADGPI is doing a good job projecting what the armed forces are doing. That's their job. And our armed forces are doing a fantastic job. You know what is the latest that I have heard? You know, Niranjan, the DGMOs, the Pakistani DGMO has on the hotline rung up the Indian DGMO. They want to climb down. You know, the simple fact is, Marco Rubio, he said, forget the Prime Minister and the Pakistani cartoon of a defense minister. He rang up General Asim Munir straight and ask him to climb down, otherwise he'd get clobbered.
Even America
the
will come
clobbering
in.
has started. You know, Niranjan, what we'd like to tell them is, look, we gave you an off-ramp after we hit only the terrorist camps first. 9 terrorist camps, right? Then you didn't take it. You wanted to escalate. First night, they send in their Turkish drones to probe our defenses.
Jalal Bakshi, you want to speak over this video?
Loitering munitions. And the third day, they attacked with missiles and fighters.
Jalal Bakshi, you want to speak over this video?
They attacked with missiles and fighters.
Sir, this video, look at this video. This is the missile that they sent. Fell somewhere in Barmer, in a desert region. It's now, of course, part of our research. It's flopped. It's fallen halfway through. We've intercepted it. Look at the size of that missile. It's a dud. Essentially, a dud now becomes part of our research and maybe even scrap. Jalal Bakshi.
Hello?
Sir, look at, are you seeing this video, sir?
That is what I'm saying. They have fired their entire missile series. You know, Hataf 1 to Hataf 6, you know, the Abdalis, the Shahid, etc. Fateh 1 and Fateh 2, they've all fired those. And each one of them has been intercepted, has been shot down by our integrated air defense. All these missiles, their fighters, they've all been blown out of the skies to smithereens. They've fallen like duds. It is the worst PR exercise for China and its weapons. Worst PR exercise. You know, their weapons are useless. I'm sorry, they lose their weapons market now. People have seen the performance of the Chinese missiles. Most of the Pakistani missiles are based on Chinese technology, as are their nuclear weapons. 70% of their armament is Chinese. And you know, we have seen their JF-17s getting shot out of the skies, their F-16s. I'm told even an AWAC has been shot down, right? And this is by our S-400, which are hitting them in Pakistan. Then when they tried every single one of their missiles and drones, almost 99% have been intercepted. I'm told only one went off in a village in Firozpur, you know, killing some civilians or wounding them, I think. You know, it has been a total devastation as far as our air defense is concerned. They have devastated the Pakistani reaction, and now we've gone on the counter-offensive. Last night we've hit their Noor Khan air base at Rawalpindi. The VVIP jets take off from there. The Prime Minister, the Army Chief, the Air Chief, they all fly out from there when they go and visit their troops. The problem is the Pakistani generals don't visit their forward troops. They get deep into a bunker and send their families outside. I'm told the jet that came from Saudi Arabia 2 nights ago, which the briefings mentioned, had also come to pick up the families of the Pakistani army generals and their air marshals. They know the truth. They know that they are now going to get it. You know, Niranjan, I want to tell you, we have set the stage. We have achieved air superiority that is crystal clear. The Indian Air Force has achieved air superiority over the battlefield. That sets the stage for major ground offensives. The skies are ours. We own the skies. God bless the Air Force. Nava Sparsha Deeptam. Touch the sky with glory, man. Touch the sky with glory. They deserve all the praise and exposure that they can get. Let's not be parsimonious in our praise. Let's give it full-heartedly to our air warriors. And now it is the turn of our ground warriors. Once air superiority is achieved, we can go full throttle. The Pakistani Khalid tanks are breaking down. They can't get out of their cantonments. They are littered on the roads. You know, they don't have ammunition more than 5 to 6 days. क्या लड़ेंगे, क्या नहाएंगे, क्या निचोड़ेंगे. You see, Niranjan, I think the Indians have been very magnanimous. We have been telling the Pakistan, we are giving you an off-ramp, take it, get off. You'll get slaughtered otherwise. And I think now it is beginning to sink home. After last night's, hard-hitting strikes on their prime bases, their crown jewels of the Pakistani Air Force, now they are asking for a ceasefire.
So I wanted to show you the Chandigarh video. I wanted to show you the Chandigarh video. The Chandigarh video. I'm breaking the Chandigarh video. Let's go to the Chandigarh video right now because there's something that's happening across India, and I'm playing the video right now. There was a call that was given for people to come out and sign up for the civil defense program, right? So many people have turned up. This is for the civil defense volunteers. Thousands of people have turned up for it. Unprecedented sort of a turnout. Thousands of the youth who are watching this have turned out. Meanwhile, this is another breaking news update now coming in that Pakistani drones have been intercepted in Pathankot as well. So we'll go to Lalit first, and then I want to go across to General Sinha on what we are seeing in Chandigarh as well. But that's a video that came in from Pathankot where Lalit is, where hundreds of drones were intercepted a few minutes back. Lalit was right there. Lalit, can you tell us what you saw?
Once again, the cowardly act of the Pakistan has been seen. Let me first of all show you the visual here. Behind me, the hilly area which you can see, around 4 to 5 big explosions were being heard here. And this is the boundary which intercepts between the Pathankot and Himachal. And this is the hill where around 4 explosions were being heard, and then a very thick layer of smoke which was being seen here. Apart from that, if we talk about around 10 minutes before, once again the sirens have been alerted here in the Pathankot area. Heavy movement of the army trucks have also been seen here. We are not giving you the exact position from where the army trucks have been moving, but yes, there has been a big alert here. Sirens have been alerted here from the past 10 minutes, around 10 minutes before. 4 to 5 big explosions were being heard near this hilly area which separates Pathankot from the Himachal. So right now, if we talk about here, the situation seems to be a little volatile, but the Indian air defense have neutralized all the drones which were being sent from the Pakistan side. They have been intercepted very successfully. Back to the studio.
Thank you for that. In fact, I want to go across to the pictures now coming in from Chandigarh. If you can go across to Chandigarh, where people have turned up in large numbers, I want to show you those pictures and play the nats. Play the nats of that. The ambience right there. Fantastic atmosphere, sir. Yes, I want to give General Sinha one word and then coming to you. General Sinha, look at the turnout there. Civil defense volunteers have turned up in large numbers. All of them want to sign up to aid and assist in this war against Pakistan. It's not officially a war, but they're already fighting.
See, the whole world should see this. These people are from Chandigarh, they are from Punjab. All across in Punjab, the view is like this. What Pakistan was trying, even a false narrative, he was saying that Indian armed forces has hit they tried to hit Amritsar. Or Darbar Sahab, and there was a Pannu who was saying, let the anything start, and what the people from Punjab will do. I am from Sikh regiment. These people are from the Punjab. See the Josh. See, they are the warriors. They are the warriors. If you just leave them, unleash them, they can go right up to area of Bahawalpur. When we talk about, they can go right up to the area which, Barki and had also Lahore. They were sitting in Barki area, Asal Uttar. These are the areas. These people have done it in 65. These people, they have gone behind the military. But that time we have not done. This is the same spirit which see this. That time in 1965, that time a Sikh officer General Harbakh Singh was commanding. He was the army command in that area. The thing would have been different. The Kartarpur Sahib, which is next to the Ravi River, even that area had fallen. So now you see no military is required. We have to just go ahead and these people will do the job for us. They are signing for, you said for the civil defense.
Yes. They have the madrasa students as their second line of defense.
See,
we have our own public ready to take on the enemy.
Niranjan, is something the whole India, today
such a proud moment.
What proud moment. These are very rare things in the battle conditions when you see. If our people see in the front line who are fighting, the morale goes up. We have seen during the Kargil war, when we were getting the letters, we didn't get this visual, but we got those letters. It used to be sacks. You feel that you are doing for 1.4 crore of Indians. That is the spirit. I think this spirit should go down to 1.4 crore Indian, irrespective in which caste, which religion. I think this is exactly what India is.
Sir.
One thing I just want to, before I leave, a very good, you have shown Abdali. That is the black color missile. Abdali is the top-notch missile of Pakistan, which they have got it from China. And see the condition.
It's intact.
It should be paraded on the, on Rashtrapati Bhavan. Not Rashtrapati, that is what?
Kartavya Path.
No, this is called Kartavya Path. On Kartavya Path, every Independence Day, this must be.
Yes, sir, yes.
It is the same scene, I can feel it. Abdali is the top-notch, their missile, and that is the conditions. They have not even crossed 3 kilometers the side of our border, and it was knocked off. Probably, the wreckage has fallen in the side in the area of Barmer. It has got that yellow cap. It was hanging with the tree. I have seen this. This is 450 kilometer range.
Sir, there's a breaking news update that I have, sir, on Balochistan. I want to quickly bring that and also get in Major Tur, because this is very, very critical. I want to bring in the breaking news right now on Balochistan. Attacks in 39 locations as we speak.
22 soldiers killed.
39 locations in Balochistan. There are attacks right now by the BLA or the Baloch Liberation Army. So Pakistan is completely cornered. Pakistan is cornered. BLA has launched 39 different attacks in 39 different locations. Operations are ongoing. These include capture of police stations, blockades across Pakistan, major highways in Balochistan being blocked by the BLA rebels, arrest of informants of Pakistan Army, assaults on Pakistan Army, occupying on Pakistani forces their buildings, attacks on convoys involved in plundering of mineral resources. Reference to China there. A detailed statement will be released to the media soon. This is what Jian Baloch, spokesman for the Baloch Liberation Army, has just said. This is a very, very big development. Major Tur, as you look at these breaking developments, also a word on the people who are turning out in the thousands and their message to those so-called peaceniks who are saying de-escalate. What is the message they're sending out from Chandigarh today?
Niranjan, as you see the visuals, and I myself belong to Chandigarh, so it is a clear message of patriotism. It is a clear message of country being united. And these are testing and trying times for our nation. And, I needn't even say that, we need to unite, because we already are united in this. There is an attack ongoing on us. There are civilian casualties which are taking place. And it is our moral duty and responsibility to stand shoulder to shoulder with our defense forces and fight the enemy in the face. And here I am telling you, the Josh, Jazba and Junoon of the people of India is, clearly visible from the visuals that you are able to see. And yes, sir.
Tur, this is the time to give a Jakhara.
Yes, sir.
I'm from the Sikh regiment. You belong to Punjab.
Jo bole so nihal,
Sat Sri Akal. Vaheguru Ji Ka Khalsa, Vaheguru Ji Ki Fateh. Today, this must reach
every corner of Pakistan.
Pakistan.
That we are coming for you. Everyone, every Indian is coming for you.
Chandigarh visuals, please. Chandigarh visuals. I want to go on, Major Tour. Go on. I'm showing that video.
This is a clear-cut message to Mullah Munir and to the people on the enemy land that you dare touch our civilians, and now you wait and watch what we do to you. तुम्हारा हशर होगा, तुम्हारा हाल नहीं होगा, तुम्हारा हम हशर करेंगे. It is a wish for death that the enemy has wished for, and it will be granted, and it will be slow, it will be precise, and it will be effective, it will be, impactful. It will be a message that if you try to attack the democracy and a sovereign country, the largest democracy of the world, you are going to be burnt alive. तुम भस्म कर दिए जाओगे. You will not be spared. There will be no prisoners this time.
Yeah. Thousands of them. In fact, we are hearing that more and more people are turning out in Chandigarh in large numbers. General Bakshi, I want you to talk to all those people who say de-escalate. General Bakshi, to all those people who say de-escalate, look at the turnout there. Those people are not turning out there to de-escalate. Those people are going there to send a message to Pakistan that they will go in and do what they have to if required. General Bakshi, and then we'll have some sound bites as well. Okay, General Bakshi, listen to what they're saying in Chandigarh. We have the sound bites. See the Josh, and then General Bakshi after that. All right. Please listen into that.
ये जी हमें गाइडलाइंस आई है कि आपको सिविल डिफेंस के लिए वॉलंटियर्स के लिए आपको यहाँ पर आना होगा. तो हम देश की एक तरह से अपनी तरफ से सेवा करने के लिए यहाँ पर आए हैं.
अभी इसके लिए क्या प्रोसीजर क्या है, क्या करना पड़ रहा है, फॉर्म वगैरह?
प्रोसीजर जी यहाँ पर हमें फॉर्म मिला है, फॉर्म फिल कर दिया सारा एड्रेस वगैरह जी, और हमें यहाँ पर जमा करने के लिए दिया इन्होंने. तो अब शायद ये कह रहे हैं सेक्टर 17 जमा करने जाना है, तो हम जैसे कह रहे हैं हम वहीं जा रहे हैं. ये जी हमें गाइडलाइंस आई है कि आपको सिविल डिफेंस के लिए वॉलंटियर्स के लिए आपको यहाँ पर आना होगा. तो हम देश की
Pakistan Murdabad slogans is there over there as well. General Bakshi.
Absolutely. This is the Josh. This is the Josh in Punjab. You know, Niranjan, these damned Pakistani goons, were feeling so brave, killing unarmed, innocent civilians. Let's see you fight now. Huh? Let's see you fight now. Where the hell is your Air Force? Huh? आ सकते हो? डर के तुम्हारी पसीने छूट गए हैं. We are setting the stage.
General Bakshi sir.
Right? We are setting the stage. Phase 1. Yeah.
General Bakshi sir.
Sorry.
What we see in Balochistan and see what is in Chandigarh. In Balochistan, the people are killing Pakistan army. See the difference. This is the difference. Sir, I want, if you can say something, the Baloch. It is the BLA, not only BLA, complete Baloch. 1 crore 40 lakhs people in Balochistan. They up the arm. And here just see, they want to join the Indian army and just, they also want to go across. I think, these are not only volunteers. I know these people because my regiment is this.
Chandigarh.
This is Balochistan.
This is Balochistan, yeah.
This is Balochistan. See.
This is an appeal from our side. Yeah. Thank you.
General Sinha there, sir.
The simple fact is that I'm so happy to see this turnout because the Sikh regiment in particular, the colonel of the regiment had to write to the chief minister for recruitment. There'll be no dearth of recruits for the Sikh regiment now, man. Why Guruji da Khalsa? Why Guruji di Fateh? On a more serious note, we would tell the Baloch, look, in 1971, Pakistan provoked us and ended up losing Bangladesh. This time, Pakistan has provoked us again very seriously. हमारी बच्चियों के मांग का सिंदूर उजाड़ दिया. अब सिंदूर देखो. अरे लाल रंग देखो तुम. सिंदूर भी लाल होता है, खून भी लाल होता है.
जनरल बख्शी,
we will get you.
जनरल
ये
बख्शी
तो साहब शुरुआत है, आगाज है.
I would also want to
superiority
say
जब
one
हम
thing, Niranjan.
हासिल कर लेंगे.
I want to tell you something very, very.
फिर हमारी फौजें तुम्हारी तरफ आएंगी.
जनरल बख्शी, something very important, sir.
लोगों, आपकी आजादी का टाइम आ गया है. आ गया है आपकी आजादी का टाइम.
Someone very important is joining us.
आप लड़ो इस बज़ात
जनरल बख्शी,
पंजाबी कौम से पाकिस्तान की.
जनरल बख्शी, someone very important is joining us, sir. Sir.
रिसोर्सेज खसखस उठना चाहते.
Sir, you'll want to.
रिवोल्ट क्यों किया?
Someone very special is joining us, sir, on the broadcast. I think I may have lost the audio there.
Now,
sir, someone wants to join, sir.
Sir.
And the Indian.
Okay, I think I've just lost the audio.
Coming. Pakistan, even now you can get off the hook.
You need to.
Even now.
Okay, I think we'll just reconnect the phone line with General Bakshi there. We'll reconnect the phone line, but I want to introduce right now on the show, on the live broadcast.
That you will not do
General Bakshi,
terrorism.
I will reconnect the line with General Bakshi because I want to introduce Dr. Prahalad Ramarao. Dr. Prahalad Ramarao is joining us, and Dr. Prahalad Ramarao is a former DRDO scientist who developed the Akash missile system. The missile system that is demolishing these drones, that is intercepting these drones and then just bringing him down to the ground. Sir, thank you for joining us, Dr. Ramarao. Very, 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 very proud of what the Akash missile systems are doing for our army. First of all, sir, congratulations and thank you very much for what you have done for our country. Dr. Ramarao, when you saw those videos of the interceptions, and the government has spoken about the role of the Akash missile systems, we want to hear from you what went on in your mind, what you felt when you saw those videos. Can you hear me, Dr. Ramarao? Dr. Ramarao, can you hear me? You can't hear me. Okay. I'll just fix that. He's the man behind the Akash missile system. Sir, can you hear me? I'm checking again.
No.
Can you hear me?
I can hear you.
Great, fantastic. No, you can't hear me? Okay, great. I'm just checking. 1 minute, I'm just checking. Okay, I'm just checking. But the role of the Akash missile system, while we reconnect with him, Major Tour, if you can tell our viewers. Okay, can you hear me now? I think he can hear us now. Let's try and go back to him, if he can hear us. Major Tour on the Akash missile systems and how they're squatting.
They are decimating the enemy, any intrusion of enemy projectiles that you are watching, which have been struck down. Majority of them have been struck down by the Akash missile systems. They have a range of up to 100 to 150 and the variants up to 200 kilometers. So basically, and these are supersonic, they're very fast, and anything that tries to come across from the IB at any altitude, within 15,000 feet and less, are going to be intercepted. So it is really getting difficult for the enemy. It is such an embarrassment for the enemy, because all the Chinese missiles that they have purchased and have fired onto us have fallen as duds. As you can see by the visuals which are coming on the TV, it's a gold mine. These missiles are intact, Niranjan. It's not that they're totally decimated or there are a lot of pieces of debris all around. So, the missiles being intact and falling as duds is a very questionable thing. I strongly feel that China is indirectly, in a way, helped India by selling substandard missile systems to the Pakistanis. And it is courtesy the corruption in Pakistan that has resulted in this substandard missiles which are coming in our way, and we are happy about it. And let me tell you that the more intense the enemy is going to make it, the more deliberate the enemy is going to make it, the more you'll get it coming when you expect it the least.
He's back with us, so I'll try once again to go to him right now. Dr. Prahalada Ramarao. Dr. Ramarao, good afternoon. Can you hear us, sir? Good afternoon. Good afternoon, sir. Can you hear me? Can you hear me? Can you hear me?
Can you hear me?
Yes, I can hear you. I can hear you. Fantastic. I can hear you. I can hear you. Can you hear me? So can you hear me?
I can't hear you. Are you able to hear me?
I can hear you. I can hear you. Yes, I can hear you.
I'm not able to hear you. Sorry.
Okay. Go ahead, sir. Go ahead. We want to hear from you. You developed the Akash missile system. Can you hear me now? Okay. I'll reconnect. Can you hear me? Okay. Okay, let's go to some more breaking news now coming in. Some more breaking news now coming in as we try and reconnect with Dr. Ramarao there. The Baloch Liberation Army fighters have taken control. One more breaking news coming in. Taken control of the Ahmadwal area of Noshki, and they've set blockades in many places along with the central highway. The breaking on Balochistan, getting in more details right now. The Baloch rebels have also seized railway stations and a police station. This is breaking news now coming in. We have a video that has just been accessed. So I'm going back to the Baloch Liberation Army fighters and what they are now doing to Pakistan Army. Major Tur, 39 attacks is the latest number that we have. 39 attacks.
You know, Niranjan, there have been videos which have been released yesterday evening by the BLA. Balochistan Liberation Army has released videos, few of the videos of these attacks that they've carried out, and these are videos which are showing the thermal images of these Pakistani soldiers whom they have ambushed. And in the coming days, I assure you that the intensity of these attacks is going to definitely increase. And you know, there are already vital checkpoints already in place. So definitely the movement of the Pakistan military is being restricted in various pockets of Balochistan. I am not saying they have taken over, but I am saying that there is a spread of lot of sporadic firefights and skirmishes, and checkpoints have been put up deliberately, and few Pakistan intelligence operatives who are soldiers and officers have been apprehended by the BLA, and these are going to be used as the negotiating tools for prisoner exchange, which I seriously doubt that the Pakistan military will accept. And this is only going to get worse. So it's a multi-front war.
Another
for
breaking news
Pakistan.
update. Major Tur, if you can speak over this, because we are getting in details of the army and defense forces neutralizing a Pakistani kamikaze drone over Amritsar. I have a handout here, it's a full reading of how we did that. Multiple Pakistan forces launched multiple Biker Yeeha 3 kamikaze drones across the international border towards Amritsar, Punjab. Attempt to strike densely populated residential areas, and thanks to our air defense system AAD, the hostile drones were detected, tracked, engaged within seconds of reaching Indian airspace, and the quick reaction air defense guns positioned in depth along the border belt, and the anti-air defense gunners brought down these drones mid-air, ensuring that no debris fell on civilian property as well. So huge setback for Pakistan.
It's a huge setback, and the momentum that the Pakistanis thought that they're going to gain by these attacks that they carry out at 1 o'clock at night. And you know, there is a pattern, Niranjan, that they've been carrying out these attacks every evening at around 8 o'clock. So there is speculation that there is a certain satellite communication system which crosses over from China, over India, across Pakistan, and in that time frame, they get a window of operating these drones by sending in these drones in the evening at 8 o'clock onwards into the Indian territory and Indian airspace. And then they start with their missile launches from 1 o'clock onwards till 5 in the morning. So you see, the attack pattern is very imminently clear. The origin of the launches of the missiles have already been registered as targets, and probably they've been taken out while I speak to you. They've already been taken out. So if the Pakistanis really think that the deployments and the positions of these mobile rocket launchers are not under live feed, they are very wrong. Every second of information is available to us. They are under our watch and eye, and no matter what, how hard they try, they are going to get it back 10 times more than what they have perceived it to be.
Because all of the worst part is for Pakistan, all of this is being captured on video. I want to break this video next. A fresh drone attack on Jammu airport has been foiled. Pakistani drone launched to target Jammu Defence Airport has been shot down. A Pakistani drone brought down once again by the air defense system. General Bakshi, looking at these pictures, and this is such a poor PR for the country called Pakistan. Since this morning, General Bakshi, we've been, I'll just get in a word from Gursimran because he has the details, and then I'm going across to General Bakshi. This is another drone that has been shot down. Gursimran, if you can share some more details of what we know about this drone, and then we'll go across to General Bakshi.
Yes, Niranjan, what it seems that it was also a kamikaze drone that has been brought down by the Indian Defence Forces, because what has happened that this drone was trying to enter the Indian territory. It was entering from the Indo-Pakistan international border in Jammu, and when it reached the Rihal area of the Badi Bishna, it was brought down by the air defence system that was activated. The target, as per the trajectory of this drone, was the defence airport of Jammu that is now being used by the Indian Army for n number of tasks that are being done, including those being done across the border. So it was the target of the Pakistan, but that has been foiled well within the time. We are told that this was similar kind of a drone that was laden with a high grade explosive, and that was to actually self-destroy itself upon hitting the airstrip at the Jammu airport. But due to the timely intervention and the detection by the aerial defense system that is intact and is in place and has foiled multiple attempts in last 48 hours, has also destroyed this drone in Jammu. And this is in the almost in the outskirts of the Jammu city that this drone has been brought down, and now the senior officials of the Indian Army as well as the Indian Air Force, they are rushing towards this spot so that they can actually seize this and more details can be taken out.
Okay, I want to go across. Let me see if you can finally hear me now. Dr. Prahalad Ramarao, sir, good afternoon. Can you hear me?
Good afternoon. I can hear you.
Finally, thank you very much, sir. Congratulations, sir. Major Tur, you want to give a huge round of applause for Dr. Ramarao. Sir, your systems are taking all of these drones down. Fantastic, sir. Fantastic. Fantastic. Everyone's talking about the Akash missile system. How do you feel today when you look at those videos?
Two things. One is behind me there were 1,000 engineers and scientists and technicians who have contributed to the success of Akash. So I thank them and their families, the number one. Number two is Dr. Kalam was the one who inducted me to become project director and asked me to lead the project. So I thank him for such a great opportunity. And third is, as you say, this is the happiest moment, day in my life. That system we developed has been used correctly against the defense of the nation. And this being a totally Make in India product, I am doubly happy. And thank Republic for covering this, and also such a live online, I'm able to share my happiness. And I congratulate all my team members, family members, and of course Dr. Kalam, who is somewhere there. Thank you for
sir, you were handpicked. Dr. Ramarao, you were handpicked by Dr. APJ Abdul Kalam. You were handpicked by him to head this project. How critical is this project, and what is it capable of? Why don't you tell our viewers, what can the Akash today missile system do today that is helping our armed forces and to keep India safe?
See, when we conceived this missile system, we put the best of the specifications to this missile. The specifics are, the speed, agility, lethality, intelligence. So we said there are 4 parameters for any missile to be rated. The 4 parameters, number 1 is speed. It is a supersonic, but more than Mach 2 continuously. Agility, it's got a very high G capability, so any maneuvering fighter aircraft can be outmaneuvered. And the lethality, that single shot kill probability is extremely high. It will damage and kill the enemy system. Fourth is the intelligence. It has got sufficient intelligence both in the radar and in the missile to handle any emergencies. So these are the characteristics we designed. And of course, at that time when I took over in 1973, they thought it is too big a thing. I don't think it can be ever done. So 83, Dr. Kalam made me project director. And from 83 to 2003, we have made it and handed over to Army and Air Force completely successfully to their satisfaction for operation as well as tactical requirements.
So today, it is also a symbol of the Make in India, the Atmanirbhar, project, right? I mean, on the Make in India, when we speak of Make in India, when we speak of Atmanirbharta, self-reliance, Akash missile system stands out. And Abhishek Kapoor, my colleague, is also joining me live right now. Now, this shows what we are capable of. And have you seen advancements post the Akash missile system? What are the different advancements that you are seeing in our missile air defense system that is aiding our forces today?
See, I told you the 4 characteristics we have integrated: speed, agility, lethality, and intelligence integrated to make the system really very powerful for user. Its range is 30-35 kilometers, but the single shot kill probability is very high. This is number 1. Number 2, the scientists and engineers have put in their best of efforts, time and sweat to make it work. And it was very tough for making the Army and Air Force accept this. But I'm happy they accepted. They are found it very useful, and we are also happy. And we have made our users happy, our country happy, and I'm happy that everybody is happy with this, except one country, everybody is happy with this performance.
Absolutely, sir. So congratulations once again. Ladies and gentlemen, that is Dr. Prahalada Ramarao, a former DRDO scientist, the man behind the Akash, who headed the project, the Akash missile project. Thank you so very much, and for your contribution to the country as well. Very, very proud of you, sir, and your entire team. Thank you very much. And I'm going back to the breaking news updates now coming in, because there is also a statement that's now coming in, Major Tur, and I'm breaking that right now. I'm not playing out the soundbite, but there is a breaking statement that's come in. Pakistani defense minister saying that we are ready for de-escalation. Essentially, after we've struck them and their air bases, 6 air bases today, saying that we want to de-escalate.
I mean, there is no reason to de-escalate. What's there? What is left to de-escalate? What is left? They have not left any stone unturned. They've opened up all their air missiles onto our civilian population. We have civilians who are being killed because of their irresponsible acts. We are, in a state of war. And after killing, and now they analyze and realize that they don't have much more momentum to carry ahead. Is this what we are sitting here for? We are not sitting here for their whims and fancies and comfort. That when they want, they will increase the momentum, they will murder our civilians, and when they feel that they cannot maintain it, then they request for talks. Their bluff needs to be called out. They need to be demilitarized. They need to be denuclearized. They need to step back. Their air power needs to be decimated. It is one of the most dangerous countries in the world with the irresponsible leadership with a nuclear weapon. It is now. Now is the time that we get them. It will be too late later. And I am telling this today on television, on record, that this is the time for the hit. We don't do it now, we will never be able to respond with that same effectiveness later. This is what the top brass needs to know. This is what the political top brass needs to know. I've been stressing it all along. I've been having meetings behind closed doors. I've been stressing on this point. We need to take back POK. We need to do some damage to the Karakoram highway, where the Chinese are actually supplying all their weapon systems, missiles, day in and day out. We need to take control of the situation. If we sit in our own shell with our own perception that, oh no, we are the largest democracy in the world, nobody's coming for us, we are a nation of peace, nobody's going to come to get us. What is happening now? The largest democracy of India is under attack. Enough of talking peace. Enough of being good. To terminate evil, you have to be a bigger evil. We have to teach them a lesson now. This is it. No more delays. No more peace talks. I am not warmongering. Nobody wants war. I have seen war. It's not good. It's not poetic. It's not good at all in terms of any fathomable imagination. We do not want war. But for peace, there is a cost that we have to pay. And this is it, ladies and gentlemen. This is it. And we need to address it now.
Yeah.
Jai Hind.
There are more videos coming in, more videos of how we struck in different paths and different air bases. Those are the four most defining pictures that came in. Pakistan drone base destroyed across Jammu, on the other side of the border. In Kutch, Pakistan drones intercepted. We had videos of how we trailed, traced and destroyed. We sought these drones and we destroyed these drones. And then in Srinagar, 2 Pakistani jets were down. That's the initial information that came in this morning. In Rawalpindi, an airbase was bombed, the Nukan airbase. And we're getting in more and more details as we speak. More breaking news now coming in that 3 more drones have been neutralized near the Bhuj Air Force Station. Near the Bhuj Air Force Station, 3 more drones have been neutralized. General Bakshi is live with us. I want to get him on this breaking news input that even in Bhuj, all of these drones, essentially, General Bakshi, have been brought down by our forces and our air defense systems.
Absolutely. You know, we have seen a revolution in military affairs in South Asia. An RMA based on our integrated air defense capabilities of layered missile systems, starting with the S-400, the longest range, going on to Akash 1 and Akash 2, the short range and medium range SAMs, the Barracks, and also then at the very short range, the V-Shorads, in which we have the Iglas and the Igla S's, and then of course our inimitable L-70s, which have been modernized by us, our Shilkas and Zu-23s. This entire system has worked remarkably. They have achieved interception rates of 98 to 100%. 98 to 100%. We have in some cases even overtaken Israel. Which is one of the world's best air defenses, I would say. So you are in the top league now, right? And it is our indigenous equipment which has contributed. You just heard the man who made the Akash 1 and the Akash 2, the short-range surface-to-air missiles and the medium-range surface-to-air missile. That is one part of the revolution in military affairs. The second part was the loitering drones. The second part was our missiles, our cruise missiles, our spice bombs, our hammer bombs and our BrahMos, again indigenous, right? We also fired Pinaka, again indigenous, and this is something to celebrate. We have established overmatching technological capabilities in South Asia. We have established overmatching technological capabilities in South Asia, which are the sine qua non of deterrence. Deterrence by punishment. I'm sure this Pakistan will think 10 times before it tries to murder our unarmed civilians, before it takes pleasure in our girls, weeping inconsolably next to the dead bodies of their husbands. Right? Right. I have a sense of deja vu. I'll just finish. I have a sense of deja vu. Okay? I have taken part in the 1971 war. Right? First, we established air supremacy over Bangladesh. And having established air supremacy, our ground columns went in 550 kilometers into East Pakistan from 3 sides, converged on the capital city of Dhaka, and we had liberated it. I won't be surprised if this is followed by our integrated battle groups being launched into the deserts so that they can link up with the Baloch liberation fighters. Right? I would not be surprised too much if the integrated battle groups are now launched in the wake of having gained air superiority, which is the first requirement for major operations on the ground or on the sea. We can activate now the naval flank. Pakistan, you asked for it. You asked for it. And now their DGMO is trying to talk to our DGMO, begging, whining for a ceasefire, right? Begging for a ceasefire. Marco Rubio has directly spoken to General Asif Munir and read out the Riot Act. You initiate terror, mass murder strikes, and this is what you will get. Nobody will come to bail you out. Nobody. Not the United States, not Russia, not China, not Europe. You are on your own. Boy, you will suffer the consequences of your actions. You will pay a price, a dear price. The people of India are in no mood to forgive you. You know, you may whine to the Indian government, they are compassionate. Maybe they'll give you an off-ramp. Maybe they'll give you an off-ramp. But not before you give cast iron guarantees of no more terror. Wind up your terror ecosystem and infrastructure. Shove it up where the sun don't shine. And don't try to murder, innocent Indian citizens again.
So there's a new video that's coming
that's in no mood to forgive you.
Yeah, so there's a new video that's coming.
That straight.
So there's a new video that's coming from the army. I'm just playing out that video of how we destroyed Pakistani posts. Let's play that out. Yes. Yes. No. Breaking news right now, and hearing the Jaisalmer markets are also closed. We're getting in more details of a long-range drone that was intercepted today by the air defense systems. A total of 6 drones from the latest breaking news inputs that we're getting in. 6 drones or projectiles shot down by the IAF this morning at the Kutch border. 4 by Nalia, 2 in Bhuj, 1 near Bhuj. The region is under Adipur, Gandhidham. Getting in more details of all the interceptions by our armed forces. Meanwhile, in Jammu, a civilian home targeted by Pakistan in strikes this morning. We're getting in pictures of that as well, of showing the kind of impact to civilian infrastructure. A crater in the roof after a direct strike of a Pakistani projectile. As you also saw details of how Pakistan was targeting hospitals as well. In Jammu, there was a hospital that was targeted. And in Pokhran, another breaking news update now coming in that fragments of a projectile has been found. So we saw that as well. So back-to-back breaking news updates now coming in the last few minutes. We have a report now. Let's show you the details of how Pakistan targeted a temple in Jammu this morning. Republic reported live from that location as they fired projectiles, missiles at religious sites in India.
With its war machine literally on its knees and no match for India's military prowess, Pakistani troops directed covert fire on civilian targets across the land of control. As India downed hostile drones and projectiles, securing its airspace against Pakistan's attempted intrusions, its troops intensified shelling on civilian areas near the land of control. Worse, the Pakistani troops continued to target sacred religious sites across the border. The Shambhu Temple, a revered shrine for Kashmiri Pandits in Jammu, was targeted by Pakistani heavy mortar fire. The shrine is known to draw a large number of devotees on weekends.
This is the Shambhu Temple where that has been hit, and now this is the place, this is the house that has been hit here. I'll request Sarjivan to come along with me, and this side you will see the visible impact of this, this is the place, and these are actually the debris of the projectile that was fired from across the border. So these are the debris, these debris that Sarjivan is showing you of the Pakistani projectile that has been fired. This is outside a civilian house that the Pakistan has targeting, because this is a Shambhu Temple where the Pakistan has targeted, and these are the debris of this projectile that has now been destroyed, but after hitting this very area.
Chief Minister Omar Abdullah visited the Jammu temple after it came under attack from the Pakistani troops. Meanwhile, Pakistani shells fell and exploded near a house in Jammu's Bakshinagar. The toll from the unprovoked Pakistani shelling and small arms fire climbed further, with 3 more civilian lives lost in Rajouri and 1 in Poonch.
2 deaths we can confirm. It is in the Rajouri district, including a senior official of the Jammu and Kashmir government. Additional Deputy District Development Commissioner Rajkumar Thapa has been killed in the Pakistani attack. That is a projectile that was launched from the Pakistan that has landed, and he along with another civilian has been hit. We are told that the area has been secured for now, but 2 have been fatal in this unfortunate incident that has unfolded. The senior officials of the Jammu and Kashmir administration has come under the direct hit of the Pakistani projectile that was fired from across the border.
At a joint security briefing earlier on Friday, India admonished Pakistan for the abominable targeting of religious sites. Not mincing words, Foreign Secretary Vikram Misri described the attack on the Poonch Gurdwara as a new low, even by Pakistani standards.
Pakistani side targeting and shelling places of worship with a particular design. This includes gurdwaras, these convents and temples. This is a new low even for Pakistan.
As India aces its nuclear neighbor in the aerial dogfight and losses on its side keeps mounting, a lowly Pakistan continues to endanger civilian lives near the LOC.
Getting in more breaking news updates now. 3 service chiefs, Air Chief, Navy Chief, the Army Chief, meeting the Prime Minister as we speak. Breaking news update coming in from the national capital as we continue to engage Pakistani targets and we continue to respond to Pakistan's escalation. And the message was clear when the news conference was held this morning. Clear messaging from India to Pakistan that we will honor if Pakistan falls in line, but we will respond. We want to show restraint, but that can only come if Pakistan also shows equal restraint. But that hasn't happened. India has been provoked. There has been provocation, non-stop escalation from Pakistan, and we're giving it back as we speak. 3 service chiefs meeting the Prime Minister at his residence, official residence of the Prime Minister at 7 Lok Kalyan Marg. This is the breaking news update that's coming in right now. Abhishek Kapoor joining us with those details. We'll take a short break now and come back with more breaking news updates in just a short bit. Fight against terror continues. A fight against terrorist infrastructure continues. And let's get you the latest breaking news update. The 3 service chiefs are meeting the Prime Minister. What do you think it's... okay, I'm going across live to 7 Lok Kalyan Marg. Gopi is joining us live. Gopi, there have been back-to-back meetings. The Chief of Defence Staff met the Raksha Mantri some time back, and this is the follow-up meeting where the Prime Minister is meeting the 3 service chiefs.
Well, in fact, a marathon of meetings, huddle of meetings going on in Delhi since past 3 days. And since morning today, there have been meetings happening at the Defence Ministry as well, wherein the 3 tri-service chief had in fact met the Raksha Mantri there, and CDS Anil Chauhan had also met Raksha Mantri. What we have been witnessing right outside of 7 Lok Kalyan Marg, which is the official residence of Prime Minister Narendra Modi, is that just a short while back the tri-services chief are here. NSA Ajit Doval in fact is also inside the 7 Lok Kalyan Marg. What we are learning from our sources is we have seen what kind of escalation has been happening, statements and counter statements coming from both the sides. This discussion probably would revolve around that. Discussions would revolve around what should be done next, and the briefing would be done to Prime Minister Narendra Modi so as to understand what can be done in the coming hours, wherein we are seeing constant movement at the western and northern front of India. Back to you.
Okay, getting in some more breaking news now coming in from Pokhran. Let's get you those pictures from Pokhran as well as, we get you the details of all the different projectiles by Pakistan, drones, missiles being intercepted by India. Another one in Pokhran being intercepted by our armed forces and our air defense systems. Fragments of a projectile were found in Pokhran as well. We have pictures of that. Meanwhile, as we get you that update, also hearing that drones have been intercepted in Damthal, Himachal Pradesh. The impact was so strong that a pit of 3 to 4 feet deep has been left behind. Lalit Sharma is also there. I'll go across to him. But first up, these are pictures coming in from Pokhran. From Pokhran. Jalbakshi, are you looking at these pictures? Pokhran, another projectile that's been left behind by Pakistan. Yeah, another dud. Jalbakshi.
Absolutely, Niranjan. The Pakistani ISPR General Saab was warning us that we won't stop till we have hit back with our cruise missiles and rockets and missiles like you did in, the terror against our terror camps, 9 of them. The Pakistani generals and senior officers had come for the funeral of terrorists, wrapped them in Pakistani flags. What a joke! The whole world saw the linkage between the Pakistani army and internationally proscribed terror groups. It was there for all to see. They have tried their counter-attack. It has been a damn squib. In retaliation, the Indian Air Force has gone and knocked out the prime bases of the Fizaya inside Pakistan, Rawalpindi, Noor Khan Air Base, you know, from where their prime minister, their army chief, air chief, etc. fly out in their aircrafts that have been knocked out, right? We have knocked out all prominent Pakistani air bases. They are horsely come back. If required, he will give them another dose, right? Step one is to gain air superiority. That is what we had done in Bangladesh. There, over the skies of Bangladesh, we had gained air supremacy. Our military convoys could go bumper to bumper, right? Could go bumper to bumper. And therefore, our military ground operations had started once we achieved air superiority. You know, and our Sukhoi jets, then Su-7s, MiG-21s, we just had to give a call. See that hill, blast it, and it was blasted, right? And therefore our columns moved in 550 kilometers inside East Pakistan, captured the capital city, imposed regime change, right? And created a new nation state with the force of arms, saw the largest surrender of the Pakistani army since the Second World War, 93,000 prisoners of war. We have set the stage to do it again. Our integrated battle groups are on the ready to uncoil themselves at one command from New Delhi, right? And they can go into the deserts where the Balochi armies are fighting. You know, the deserts and the semi-desert terrain. Our forces could go into POK. All options are open to us. I would advise General Mullah Munir, you've bitten off far more than you can chew. Our government is compassionate. They don't want to hit the people of Pakistan. We want to go for your army, of course. You know, the army which has been, nurturing these terror camps and nurseries, right? But if you appeal for a ceasefire, maybe the government of India will be compassionate. Maybe they'll give you an off-ramp even now. But the people of India are in no bloody mood to forgive you. You know, we have compassionate people in our civilian establishment. Maybe they will care for the people of Pakistan. They don't want to punish the people of Pakistan for the stupidity of the army of Pakistan. The army of Pakistan, which has like a leech sucked the blood of the people of Pakistan. सत्यानाश कर दिया आपकी इकोनॉमी का और फिर लड़ने चला है कि इसको एक्सटेंशन चाहिए. एक मिल चुकी है बे तेरे को. Now he wants to serve like Ziaul Haq and Parvez Musharraf for 10 to 11 years till somebody assassinates him. Marco Rubio has spoken to General Munir. I'm sure he's read the Riot Act out to him. Nobody will help you now. Not United States, not Russia, not China, nor Europe. Right? And as far as the weapons of the Chinese, they proved to be worse than, junk. We have seen the P-15s ease. The Pakistanis gave you, the Chinese gave you their junk material. It has been the worst PR exercise for Chinese weapons and equipment. Now people will make a beeline to buy the Akash 1 and the Akash 2. It have performed so brilliantly. They'd want to buy the Pinakas, which have performed so brilliantly, our ATAGs, which have hammered the bloody Pakis across the line of control. Hammered them. Watch this, man. Watch our Rafales, our Su-30s. See what they can do with their BrahMos, with their Spice jets, Spice missiles, hammer bombs, glide toss bombs. I mean, they've devastated, man. We've shown overmatching technological capabilities. But I'm told the DGMOs had a talk. Their DGMO has been whining for a ceasefire. Maybe if you appeal to the government of India, they may be compassionate. They may help you out because of the people of Pakistan. We have no enmity with the people of Pakistan. We have enmity with the Pakistan army. We have enmity with General Asim Munir because he ordered the murder of 26 innocent Indians.
Yes.
And that's not the only murder. This man has been trying to destabilize Jammu and Kashmir. This man has been trying to destabilize the Punjab. His forces have fired towards Amritsar, towards the holy city of Amritsar, towards our Gurdwara Sahibs, right? They need to pay. Asim Muni is irresponsible for the overthrow of the Hasina Wajid government in Bangladesh, right? You have तेरे पापों का घड़ा भर चुका है. You have been provoking us needlessly. आराम से बैठ जाता, मिल जाती तेरे को तेरी एक्सटेंशन. हाँ, बट तेरे को तू बाज नहीं आया जब तक तेरे को पड़ी नहीं है.
But what a strong
और पड़ेगी मियाँ.
Absolutely. And Major General G.D. Bakshi, this is so shocking that this is the level that one falls for in the Pakistan army, only for a little bit of their own greed. But before I go across to Major Samarpal Tur also, sir, I want to first viewers play out what we're getting from our colleague Ritu, and she's given us a long-range drone intercepted today by the Indian Air Defense System. Ritu from Adipura sending us that very clear report from there. Take a look.
24068 ये पूरा ये नंबर है, ये भी इसका भी कुछ महत्व होगा. ड्रोन नंबर ये है, और इस इंटरसेप्शन को किस तरीके से हमारी जो टीम है एयर डिफेंस की उसने कारगर साबित करवाया. आपको नज़र आ रहा होगा इसमें भी कई ऐसे पार्ट्स हैं जो कि जल गए हैं इंटरसेप्शन की वजह से, और ये जब इस जोन पर गिरा होगा तो उसकी वजह से जो हीट यहाँ पर बनी है वो हीट अभी तक आपको नज़र आ रही होगी, क्योंकि जो धरती यहाँ पर है वो कहीं ना कहीं भी थोड़ी सी गर्म नज़र आ रही है. हालांकि इस तस्वीर को देखकर आपको समझ आ रहा होगा कि पाकिस्तान जो हिमाकत कर रहा है वो अपने कह सकते हैं कि अपनी जो ज़िंदगी है, अपनी जो लोगों की ज़िंदगी है, उन सभी को ख़तरे में डाल रहा है, क्योंकि वो ये कोशिश कर रहा है कि सिविलियन इलाकों को किस तरीके से टारगेट करे. चुन चुनकर वो ऐसे ही इलाके चूज़ कर रहा है. और इसके आसपास भी आपको बता दें, क्योंकि ये कॉलेज का एरिया है, इसके ऑपोजिट में भी कॉलेजेस है, इसके पीछे बेस कैंप्स है, तो ऐसे में भुज का ये जो जोन है, गांधी धाम का जो ये जोन है, ये सबसे क्रूशल हो जाता है. और ऐसे में एयर डिफेंस सिस्टम को हैट्स ऑफ जिन्होंने इस तरीके से इंटरसेप्शन किया है और पूरी तरीके से इसे विफल किया है. आपको लगातार हम तस्वीरें दिखा रहे हैं, ये तस्वीरें तस्दीक कर रही है कि किस तरीके से जो यहाँ पर एयर डिफेंस सिस्टम है उसने कारगर काम किया है.
Okay, there is also some breaking news that's coming in that we want to go to at this time. And we're now being told in breaking news that's coming in, suspicious metal object has been found in Himachal Pradesh's Una. The suspicious metal object that we're going to go to and also get in a word from Samarpal Tur on what this is and what's been really found. But since morning, we've been bringing you the news of how India has struck back. The suspicious metal object now found in Himachal Pradesh. We're going to go to pictures of that also and take a look. Okay, yes, Pakistan, it seems. Yes, Major Samarpal Tul, yes, what does this look like to you?
So this is the tail section of a missile and it's probably either the Fateh or not the P-15, but either it's the Hatf or the Abdali version, because Fateh also could be Fateh 2. It has a range of 400 kilometers. So I just want to tell the people, मैं दर्शकों को ये बताना चाहूँगा कि देखिए जैमिंग भी चल रही है, तो जाहिर सी बात है कि ये जो मिसाइलें यदि अपने टारगेट पे नहीं पहुंच पाती हैं तो ये ब्लाइंड हो जाती है. मतलब इन्हें जब तक फिर इनका ईंधन नहीं खत्म होता ये आगे जाती रहेंगी और लास्ट पे जाके ज़मीन पे गिर जाएंगी. तो माय अपील टू द पब्लिक, मुझे पब्लिक से सिर्फ इतनी अपील है कि यदि आपको ऐसी कोई चीज़ें आपको नज़र आएँ तो आप तुरंत अपने सबसे नज़दीकी पुलिस स्टेशन, पुलिस चौकी या फिर मिलिट्री इंस्टॉलेशन को जाके बताएं, इतला करें और इस इलाके के से दूरी बना के रखें. यदि आपको कुछ ऐसे शक वाला कोई ऐसा पदार्थ या कोई आइटम दिखता है तो आपने उसे हाथ नहीं लगाना है, आपने उसके ज़्यादा नज़दीक भी नहीं जाना है, और हो सके तो आप अपने मोबाइल से उसकी फ़ोटो खींच के तुरंत नज़दीकी पुलिस चौकी या फिर कोई भी मिलिट्री चेक पोस्ट पे जाके इन्फॉर्म करें और उन्हें वो लोकेशन दिखाएं जाके. थैंक यू.
Absolutely, and this is very clear. This is something that we have to see. As we are retaliating Major Samar Paltur against Pakistan, 3 Pakistan fighter jets down, you're clear that these are numbers, and this is things that have been written on this which are clearly showing Fateh, etc., that have been found in Una in Himachal Pradesh that show that there is Pakistan. This is proof. This is clear proof that Pakistan has tried to escalate this. I also want to viewers go across and show you a video today that has been now put out by the Indian Army. Our heart swells with pride as the way the Indian Army and our forces are taking care. Indian Army pulverizes the terrorist launch pads, and we're going to show you that video of the Indian Army. And we're going to go across to breaking news that's coming in. All the 3 service chiefs are currently at the Prime Minister's residence. And as India rewrites the rules, Pakistan had earlier sheltered terrorists. We are now seeing the 3 service chiefs at the Prime Minister's residence. This happens after earlier there were several meetings that had also been held, and now all the 3 chiefs of the forces, the defense forces, at the Prime Minister's residence. We have been seeing there have been hectic parlance daily. We've been seeing the Ministry of External Affairs giving us briefings as to what's been happening, and the 3 chiefs of the defense forces now at the Prime Minister's residence. We're seeing General Anil Chauhan, Army Chief General Upendra Dwivedi, Air Chief Marshal AP Singh, Navy Chief Admiral Dinesh K. Tripathi are already present. Let me go across to my colleague Gopi joining us from 7 LKM. Gopi, the 3 service chiefs at the Prime Minister's residence. We saw the 3rd briefing of the MEA in the morning, Gopi. And now after that, all the 3 defense chiefs giving a briefing to the Prime Minister. We're also expecting some sort of once again tomorrow, a briefing from the MEA. But today it's very critical to understand that now the 3 service chiefs are present at 7 LKM to brief the Prime Minister, Narendra Modi.
No, the huddle of meetings has been going on since early morning today.
Since early morning today, while there was already a conference which was slated to happen at around 5:44, a brief statement was expected from the army, which did not happen because of the ongoing operation. After that, we saw how Anil Chauhan, the CDS, met Raksha Mantri, post which they went to the Defence Ministry, wherein Tri-Services Chief were also there. While short while before, like just about back,
And let's not forget that NSA Ajit Doval also happens to be inside Prime Minister Modi's residence, which is 7 Lok Kalyan Marg. Well, what we are learning from our sources is all this fast-paced developments are happening after the escalation done by Pakistan. We have been seeing since morning what kind of escalation has been happening on the western and northern front, and the kind of statements also coming from both the sides. So probably the discussion would revolve around what is the next course of action in the coming hours, as we are constantly seeing as the Prime Minister has also been constantly monitoring what is happening at the border. All eyes are towards what is going to happen in the coming hours, as Pakistan has now escalated this most crucial conflict which has been happening on the Indo-Pak border. Back to you.
Gopi, we're going to stay and come back to you for the latest on that story where the 3 service chiefs are meeting Prime Minister Modi at 7 LKM. There's more breaking news coming in that I'm going to go across to, and then once again we're going to go back to Gopi. But the breaking news that's coming in, Pakistan is under major attack from the Baloch fighters. It seems it's time for Balochistan now to be giving a big attack back to Pakistan. BLA groups take responsibility for attacking 39 locations today. Many operations are underway. The BLA has issued a statement and giving an ultimatum to Pakistan. We don't stop till our flag flies again. Hear this reaction from BLA.
लश्करा की तगालाती चीकड़ो पंजाबी दाश्तगा ले लेती जुस्त कनी दिगा पट्टोई जिंदाबाद जिंदाबाद बलूचिस्तान वोटाली लश्कर कसरती उल्लाती नारी बस इंतजारियो राटिंबा बरीक तो समतम्मीकम बीले जिंदाबाद जिंदाबाद बलूचिस्तान
Shavan is now joining us live on the story. Shavan, Baloch Liberation Army fighters took control of Ahmadwal area of Noshki and they set blockades in many places along the central highway. Several others, railway and police stations have been seized. The fighters are very clear that they want their land back. Give us more details about how Pakistan is facing its worst crisis from everywhere, including Balochistan.
Well, perhaps it's one of the biggest challenge that Pakistan is currently facing as far as its western border is concerned. Intensified crackdown that we are basically looking at. In fact, you have the Pakistanis who are basically trying to redeploy their forces that has come under massive attack by the Balochis. And the Balochis have also sensed an opportunity, because right now you have the Pakistani army's attention completely diverted. Their entire focus perhaps is on its eastern border. And that is the reason why the Baloch Liberation Army certainly senses an opportunity at this point in time. And just take a look at what has happened over the last 24 to 48 hours. I'm just quickly going to recap what we got late last evening as far as this coordinated assault is concerned. If you take a look at major cities, starting with the capital itself in Quetta, there you have, we are given to understand, the police stations, government institutions and judicial institutions all were taken control by the Baloch Liberation Army. Moving on to Turbat. Turbat is another bigger city where we are being told that there have been massive protests that have taken place. Now, this is in fact the details that have been put out by the Baloch Liberation Army. In Turbat itself, a grenade attack was reported targeting the Pakistani forces. Moving on, in Kech district, explosions, sustained gunfire has been reported. In Quetta, there have been two separate grenade attacks that took place yesterday. In Pangchur, now this particular area is extremely significant. Rhythm, it's only because of the CPEC. And remember, the CPEC with the Chinese investment really coming in, for the Chinese too, it has been a huge cause of concern, because Chinese workers too have come under threat of the Baloch Liberation Army. So much so, you've had the Chinese essentially giving an ultimatum to the Pakistanis to ensure that there is enough security that is provided to the Chinese workers. Now we are being told that the highway leading to some of the key infrastructure projects in that particular area has come under the control of the Baloch Liberation Army, which essentially means that the Chinese as well as the Pakistanis cannot perhaps continue with the work as far as CPEC is concerned. That's why incidents here at Panjor becomes extremely significant, and according to the Baloch Liberation Army, they've been able to block the highway. Vehicles have been stopped. Passengers were basically reported subjected to certain checks. Police stations have also been captured. So clearly, as far as the Pakistani forces are concerned, the army in particular has come under immense pressure. And that is the reason why the redeployment, particularly of multiple corps operating out of Pakistan, are now coming under immense pressure as to how exactly would they be really tackling the situation, because along with the Balochistan, it is also in Khyber Pakhtunkhwa that they have been cornered. You have the TTP now taking claim of for the killing of over 20 Pakistani soldiers. So massive losses that have been faced by the Pakistani army. On the one hand, you have seen the way India has carried out precision strikes over the last few days, and not once, thrice precision strikes have been carried out. On the other hand, you have the Baloch Liberation Army taking full advantage of the situation because the Pakistani army is distracted. And then, not to forget, Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, that too, there is a clear threat emerging from the TTP.
Okay, I also want to take this across to Major Samar Paltur, who's with us. You know this situation very well. I've heard you also had to be a mediator here. General G.D. Bakshi is also with us. One question, one answer from you. Major Samar Paltur, BLA gives an ultimatum to the Pakistan government. How soon do you think there can be some sort of liberation that we can see for Balochistan?